my typewriter here. Okay. I'm sorry, my love. You must have moved. All right. I will see you again. Beloved typewriter. Beloved machine of amazingness. Let's get it set up. Where was I? One second. Alright. Here we go. I'm just making sure everything is set up nice and good and straight. Which is always a thing. Well, should probably put my glasses on. First and foremost, that could probably help. And there we go. There we go. That is looking nice. One second, let me test something. Yeah, that's alright. Latency is looking like it's alright. That's alright. Anything I'm missing? Yes, I am. One sec. Need to plug this in. Probably could have done this before I started. What's the saying? Hindsight's 2018. I don't know. And connected. Lovely. And there we go. Just chilling and building in Valheim. That is pretty much it. Let us eat lettuce. Okay. Should probably clean up the logs a bit. Probably add a ladder, but I'll do that in a moment. It's a floating stump. Wow. Wow. Probably gonna be a chill stream. Probably, I don't know, 45 degrees, maybe 43. Highs of something. I don't know. See if I can snipe him. Let's see if I can snipe that one first and foremost. I can. You're next, buddy. Boom. That's what you get for walking in a forest. How dare you? Only nerds do that. Only nerds. And I ain't having no nerds in this forest, no sir. Let me put this on. There we go. Lovely. Okay. That should be good for now. 50 wood. Let's build a crafting table. I mean a workbench. Sorry. Oh, the humanity. How dare I? Let's build some ladder here. Some stairs. Lovely. Yeah, we need a way to get down there, and I think the best way is some stairs. No, god damn it. Well, that actually might be... That might actually be a good thing. Let's go. There we go. I will not have such malarkey. No. Wrong thing. Should that be enough to raise the ground a bit? Probably. Good enough for me. I think that let's put a few we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Is that a drake I hear? No, I don't think so. Drake. What is a drake? A drake is a dragon thing in Valheim, a random dude on the internet, and a duck. Do I want to fence around this? I think it'd be good to put a fence around this hole in the ground. I think it would make this hole in the ground more secure. More good. Yes, I think that would be good indeed. So yeah, let's start building. Let us start building. Spiky pit in the ground. Lovely. Bottom, so there, so it's nice and easy and even. Nice. There we go. Nice and chill. That is looking pretty good so far. This tree is in the way though. I'm gonna go repair the ladder a little bit. Nice. And harvest this. Hello, Great Orf. Bye, Great Orf. Nice. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Keep on hearing things over there, and I do not like the sound which I'm hearing. We are exactly out. Okay. Time to do more tree chopping. Where are you, dear? Nah. I think I'm good on deer meat for now. Should Probably clean up some of these stumps, but I'll do that later. Nice. Core wood. I don't need core wood. I mean, I always need core wood. I always need all types of wood, but I don't. I just need regular wood. That's fine. It's okay. How are we doing on capacity? Yeah, I can head back now. It's definitely looking like a hole in the ground. Definitely. Oh yeah, crafting. I mean workbench, sorry. How dare I? Spooky rain. I'm afraid. I think this is a good place to bring them in. Yeah. I'm an idiot. You have to go down for that sort of thing. All right. There we go. There, I was starting to get lonely for a second. I was starting to say, nobody's here. Oh, no, we got some friends. Hello, friend. Why you gotta do that? Not very nice. Well, don't stand next to me when I'm chopping wood and you won't get chopped, idiot. Deer over there. I'll get him later. I don't need it right now. It's looking pretty good, I think. All things considered. Hell yeah. Alright. The chillest of chill times. Nothing chiller. We are... I don't know. What's a chill temperature that's not, like, directly cold? I don't know, like 45, 44 degrees Fahrenheit? I don't know. Yo, Fast Potato! Good to see you. Good to see you. Enough time to pop in and say hello. Well, hello, Fast Potato. And no problem whatsoever. We are just chilling here. No stress whatsoever. No stress whatsoever. It's good to see you. Where's that great orf? I hear him. He's somewhere. Ooh, blueberries. Yum. I'm making a hole in the ground. Or more specifically, I made a hole in the ground because it used to be a copper mine. Which, yeah. I'm making a hole in the ground. Another workbench. Why can't they just make... Okay, like, I get it. Like, do Minecraft and Valheim have beef? How have you been all this time? I have been pretty good the past, what, few days since I last streamed. I've been pretty good. How about you? Well, have fun with whatever you're doing. I wish you the best of luck. A dwarf on a building. They're digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I always need more wood. Would there ever be a time where I would be able to get wood more efficiently? Wood. Is that a Great Orf Brute I see? Yay, friends! Hello, friends. So many friends to join me on this lovely, lovely evening in Valheim. Okay, I should probably deal with them. Alright, here we go. Sorry. But I'm kind of busy here. You got in the way, I kinda have to. I'm sorry. Nothing personal. Ooh, an ancient seed. Should probably make a structure like a chest or something. Okay. Let's begin the build. Only you two? That's annoying. A little disappointing, I'd say. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Alright, continue the cultivation. Now let's begin a simple thing. Standard go-to, easy. Hell yeah. I can't believe I missed that. I have the worst aim of anything ever. make a quick structure up. I think I'll probably run out of wood, but hey, you know, last time I completely ran out of fuel when I was playing KSP, so it happens. Yep, out of wood. Well, yeah, one sec. One sec. There we go. Need more wood. These trees should be good. What resin do I have? 33? That's not bad. Could be better. Could be a lot worse. There we go. Lovely. Just chilling and fighting more like. Building, but I'll get to the building eventually. Everything must be perfect. Everything must be perfect, perfect. And that's why everything is that was close. All I'm asking for here is pure perfection. Oh, I'm full. Oh, I'm full. Alright. I'll draw some of this stuff. Ooh, 31 stone. Yeah, that's what's getting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Probably make a chest over here. Water. Here we go again. $263. Nice. $50 seconds. Come on, gotta cut down another tree. Alright, come on. The Lorax would be spinning in his tree stump. Timber. Lovely. Plenty of wood to use whenever I need it. And then... Lovely. And I'll make it one bigger. More wood is needed. Okay. Let's go. Put this in the chest. This in the chest. These in the chest. Lovely. My axe is getting low. Okay. I'll deal with that soon. There we go. Lovely. World saved in 30 seconds. Oh no. I think. Ooh, nice fir cone. I mean, pine cone. There we go. Nice bit of regular wood. Just regular, good old-fashioned wood that is not core wood, because why does it always have to be core wood? With that said, I do always need core wood. But yeah, let's just do one little roof here. One little roofy roof here. Another roofy roof there. Close the wall a little bit there, and then we'll probably add a door, and that'll be good for now. Because it doesn't have to be that big, it just needs to be functional enough. There we go, there's the door. Lovely. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Humble little thingy. Next to the main thingy, a giant hole in the ground. Perfect. And yeah, continue on the building of the wall around the hole. This needs a crafting table. I mean workbench. God damn it, I keep on saying crafting table. This isn't Minecraft, you fool. This is Valheim. Come on. Do Valheim and Minecraft have beef? Do they like... Do they like... What happened to them? Did something happen between the two of them? Are they okay? Is there some big plot going on? Is there like a whole story there? Like Lord of the Rings level, Game of Thrones level, whatever level story? Between Valheim people and Minecraft people? And if so, who's the villain? Microsoft probably, but I don't know. That's like... I feel like there'd be something more there. And we are out of wood again. Hooray. I love being out of wood. Being out of wood is my favorite thing. I love it even more than having wood. I love just being out of wood so much. It's my favorite thing. I love it so much. With that said, having a iron axe and not a wimpy little bronze axe does help with, you know, having a good axe, but, you know, there's always a downside to everything, so I'm gonna do my best. Hello, Greydorf. Goodbye, Greydorf. Goodbye, Greydorf. Gonna need to repair my axe soon. That's alright. The mountain shack is close by. Nice and close by. Alright. So, I think that... So, the plan with the hole in the ground is to be a hole in the ground. Which means that I don't think I should leave it completely closed. So, I think I'll leave that bit open. But I want to add a little bit... Something going out a bit. Because the idea of the hole in the ground, I can talk, is to house things which necessarily do not want to be housed. And so, what is the best place to put things which do not want to be housed? In a hole. That sounds... Everything that I've been saying for the past, 30 minutes can be, dramatically taken out of context in the worst ways. So I think that I'm just going to continue doing that because, I don't know, life is short and fun and we should enjoy some part of it. These stairs are good. I like the fact that they are stairs. With that said, I do feel like they should have a cover because, you know, they're just out in the elements and, you know, the elements are not kind to stairs. But I think I'll leave it for now because I, quite frankly, cannot be bothered. Let's make the Lorax kind of happy, or not happy, happier, I mean, because the Lorax is probably spinning in his grave. I mean, his stump, I mean, I don't know. So let's plant a tree. Hashtag, we say let it grow, so we can chop it down again. Booyah. And we have 3 blueberries. And I need more carrots. But that is okay. I think this is good for now. I think that it's ready for the first test. The first test of the hole in the ground to be named. Ooh, thistle. Thistle is good, I've found out recently, because you can make beer from it. And you need beer because, reasons. What else? Thistle, granify. There we go. There's the local neighborhood friend. I mean, bear. Bear. Is that a 1-star bear? Yeah, 1-star bear. Lovely. Is there a skeleton close by? Come on, buddy. Why do you gotta be like that? I'm just trying to help you. Come on. Come on. I'm giving you a present. Pay attention, soldier. Come on. Stop doing that. It's not very nice. Come on. If I die, then something. I should probably add something resembling, because the idea is to get the bear in the hole. So the best way that I can think to do it is just... That was a terrible idea. I'm an idiot. Right, because they won't intentionally... I need a way to do this. So... Because there should be a way to do... I think the best way to do this is to maybe rethink my entire life. I completely forgot that bears are not as... Bears are more intelligent than me, and so bears in Valheim are more intelligent than me. A goddamn Valheim NPC isn't more smarter than me, because I'm like, oh yeah, it'll just follow me off of the cliff. It'll just go off of the cliff. No, it won't, because it's... But then you're going... I don't know. Life is a lie. Let me put some things on the chest. Maybe I'll make it into something else. Maybe instead of a hole in the ground for a bear, maybe I'll... Come on. It's like right there. There we go. Maybe I'll have it be a hole in the ground for... wolves. Something. Firstly, let's remove that tree. Because that tree is in the way. And secondly, I should probably repair the axe. Because without the axe, I am a man without an axe. And a man without an axe is no man whatsoever. This is known, this has been known, and has been the case ever since the dawn of axes. Back in the 13th Axe century, the great Axe Lord, I forgot his name, defeated the somethings with an axe, and ever since, axes have been important for something. Let's go up the stairs again. Oh, wow, great. I have some good resin now. That's good. It's always good to have resin. So I'm going to deposit. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think it's time to go back to the shack. Like, not that, because that's a humble little house, but I mean a humble. I'm going to go back to the house. So let's go back to the house. I can't really eat anything right now. Yeah, I'm full already. I get it. Anyways, so yeah, the house is over here. My little mountain shack is over here. It's a humble little thing. I mean, like, it's not too, it's not, I like, the favorite thing about this mountain shack is, well, it's a work in progress, so there's a lot that needs to be done, but, I think that my favorite part about this little shack here is probably, if I'm being honest, these two trees right here, because they really give the outside of the castle a really like wandering through the garden feel. Just, I like them. It gives it a very humble, you know, welcome to my humble abode sort of thing. Walk through my humble front yard field and enjoy my lovely fir trees as they sway in the wind, nice and calm like. So I think, yeah, these two trees are probably my favorite thing. And honestly, I'm really proud about them. I placed them specifically and directly, and they took me a bunch of time. Basically, it was. I thought about putting this tree over like here to have a more like standing opposed one tree for each side of the shack, but then I since decided that it would be better if they are together to be more like, I don't know, maybe they represent like friendship or something. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, this is my little shack. Also, apparently I'm resting. I'm very rested according to the game. And also, yeah, I couldn't get... I'm just thinking, how could I get the friendly neighborhood 1-star bear to get into the hole of eternal stay there-ness? I'll think about it later, but there's got to be a way, because I want to save... There's times where... So basically, the point of this shack, and the reason why I put it right here, is because it's half next to... Hello, Great Orf. It's half... I am so bad at this game. Oh my god. But after I actually make it, it's right next to the Swamp of Eternal Pain and the Black Forest of Eternal Pain. In fact, it is in the Black Forest right now. You just can't tell because I chopped down the entire forest, Lorax-like, in order to build the shack. And it might not look like it, but the shack does require a lot of wood. In fact, a lot of the two towers right there... I need to stop talking. The first and secondary towers were originally made out of wood, and actually it was a recent upgrade that I did like yesterday, I think it was, because a few trolls came along and decided they didn't like my towers, and I don't know. There's probably a really bad joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going to do it because I like living. Anyways, come on, bear. But anyways, yeah. I'm really bad at the game, and also I don't have very much upgraded things. So my strategy thus far, and the reason why I put the shack where it is because strategy here. So, like, there's bears and trolls, of course, and they're terrible, and I hate them, except for this one, which is quite nicer compared to the others. But what I can do, especially when there's an abomination in the swamp, or like Draugr in the swamp, or anything else in the swamp, come on, bear, is I can make them fight each other. The Grey Dwarfs and the skeletons hate each other, and the trolls and the bears will fight the abominations for me. And so I just basically I do proxy wars, and that's how I mitigate the little bear and troll and abomination problem. Specifically the abomination problem, because again, things. But how do I get this bear down here with me? That is the question of the day. I think I'll need to get a little bit crafty. First, let's open up this a little, just in case the bear wants to come in and join me in this lovely, lovely random hole in the ground. But I don't think it will, so we'll need to get crafty. So yeah, let's get crafty. Getting crafty. Commence getting crafty. So then what I can do is I can put this up like that. Nope. Put that up like that. And then that up like that. That'll reach the ground, and then I just break this. Exactly. Beautiful. Perfect. I love it. I did not mean to hit the post. If you're wondering why there's a big hole in the ground, the reason is this used to be a copper mine for the sole purpose of getting stone, for the sole purpose of building up the shack. My little mountain shack. And so, yeah, that's why there's this big hole in the ground. But yeah, if I come over here, and I break this one as well, and this one as well. Come on, bear. Come on, you want to fight me? Come on. I know you want to. Reach, god damn it. Reach. You got this. You destroyed my ladder. You absolute bastard. You bastard. Did you know how long it took me to build that ladder? Like a few minutes, but now it's a few minutes that were wasted. It wasn't a few minutes, it was like a few seconds, but every second counts. Time is money, and so you just... God damn it. There's got to be a way to do this. There's got to be a way to do this. But right now, I'm kind of stuck here. So, what to do? What to do? I think there's got to be a way to do this. Come on. There's got to be a way to trick it. There's got to be a way to trick it. There's got to be some way to do trickery here. Trickery must be possible. Come on. No. So this is just a failed idea, I think. This is a complete failure. I could make this into, like, something. Yes! Come on! No! God, no! 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 Get in the hole! Get in the hole. I will... I don't have any inventory. Inventory space. There we go. There, two. See, there's 2 meat in there. For your economic status, it's probably a fortune. Get the goddamn deer meat, please. It's there for you specifically. What are you doing? Get in the hole. Come on. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. Pay attention to me. Am I invisible to you? You're like my classmates from middle school who completely do not care about me and thought I was invisible. But now, look at me now, bear. I'm on a thing. Okay, I think that this is a failed idea, and I think I'm just going to take this bear for a walk. Come on, bear, we're going for a walk. You're going to die today. How does it feel to die? That's what you get for not getting in a hole. I wanted to be nice to you. I wanted to say, hey, I don't want to kill you, but I also don't want to die. So here, have a hole. I'll put meat in it and everything. I don't know. I don't know what you want. You want warm towels? I'll get you warm towels. We'll set up we could set up a hotel chain together, and you could be my #1 customer. But instead, you're like, no, I want to kill you specifically. That's not a good business opportunity. That's not a good business way of thinking about business. We could have started a business there, and instead, you just want to kill me. So instead, I'm going to kill you, and I'm not even going to have I don't even care. I'm going to have my other enemies kill you, because the enemy of my enemy is my enemy as well, but it's still your enemy, which makes it so I can still use them to kill you. So, yeah. Come on. And I could outrun this guy easily, but I have iron scale mail on, which is, if you know anything about iron or scales or mail, it's all heavy. It's very heavy stuff. And so I can't outrun this guy, even if I wanted to. Get out of the way. Lovely. You feel cold. Oh, now I feel cold. Lovely. I'm great that I'm feeling cold now. Hello, skeleton. And now we just watch the war go on. It's going to take a while, and we're probably going to need to find an abomination to do it for us. But yeah, this is just the strategy. Is just take my bears and take my trolls on a walk through the swamp until something gets them. I am the worst troll owner and bear owner in the history of the universe, but hey, at least I don't have a bear problem. Well, I do, but I can easily, you know. Granted, I should probably stick by him just to make sure the job is done, because what's the point of having them get down to 50% health and just killing everything in the swamp and then walking back to the castle? I mean, the shack. Sorry, I meant the shack. I don't know. Forget what I just said. But yeah. Just a matter of watching them go and win the war for me. Listen up. This is the best way. The real ways to win wars is not to invest in science technology. It's to get the enemy of your enemy to just kill your enemy for you. And so that is what I am doing. Leeches are good. Oozers are good. Oozers are really good because the poison thing, like that's great. That's great. Do I need to provoke this guy? You get out of the way right then? Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is, ball of slime. Hey, Nickelodeon is coming over here and he wants to say hi. Get him! Get him! Fight, fight, fight. Ooh, get out of the way. Nope, nope, nope. He's targeted me. God damn it. God damn it. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. Hello. Ow. I need to get out of here. No, don't target me. Thank you. Hey, it's like that one scene from Game of Thrones. Or that other scene from Game of Thrones. Or that... Never mind. But yeah, we just watch the swamp do the rest. Lovely. And a wraith's coming. Oh god, I do not want to be killed by a wraith today. So I'll just let the bear die on its own. We could have had... We could have had a hole hotel. We could have had a diggy hole hotel, bear. And instead you chose treachery. And that is how you deal with a 1-star bear in Valheim when you're me. Alright, I seriously should go back to the shack. Oh! Hello! Ow! That hurt a lot. I think, probably. I don't know, I don't feel things. Okay. I guess the war continues. I really should probably sleep. This is what happens when you don't sleep. Bad things happen. There's a lot of things around here. There's a lot of trolls and bears and Draugr guys and Grey Dwarf Shamans. Grey Dwarf Shamans are fine. They don't barely do anything, at least at this stage in the game. For me. But it's everything else. So I think I'll go back to the shack because I need to sleep and I also need to repair some stuff. Try not to be spotted by the troll. But I think he just spotted me. And there's a Gwaydorf brood. Gwaydorf. But it's fine because I just got stone reinforcement. I spent a lot of yesterday making this whole thing stone. Nice and stone and stuff. Yeah. Stone tower. And it's all recent, so it's wood on the inside, because that's the original tower. The tower was wood, and then... But the original, this was not... You'll see. I guess it's time for a tour, I guess? Yeah, whatever. Let's give a tour of the shack. This is the throne room, where there's the throne, and it's a room, and so it's the throne room. Got blue lights because I like the color blue for the throne room. It gives it a very throne room feel. And this is Rolf the Wolf. He's very nice. I don't know how to tame wolves. I'm very early in the game compared to people who are actually knowing things about Valheim. But yeah, apparently there's a mechanic where wolves can just show up out of nowhere, tamed if they like eat deer meat, but then like stay close by for a while, but also don't fight. Like it's weird, and it's rare apparently. But yeah, Rolf just showed up. I thought he was a hostile wolf, so I started shooting at him. I was like on the top floor, and I started shooting at Rolf. But I realized, oh my god, no, he's tamed. And so, yeah, ever since then, Rolf has just kind of lived in the throne room and just lived around the shack. And, yeah, he's been my best friend and my buddy. He's great. He can't go through the portal as much as he wants to. But he stands there because he wants freedom. He wants to have teleportation abilities, and unfortunately, he has not reached that level of gameplay yet, so we still have a lot to go. But yeah, let's go repair this. The second floor, or like this level, map room, even though this is a single player world, so map, it just looks cool. And I wanted to have this shack have a very lived in feel. Like it's not just a shell of something that could be. It feels like. What I'm trying to say is that I've been adding furniture for the past 30 hours, and it's been a lot. Because not only do you have to build the thing and plan the thing, you also have to, like, I don't know, get the resources. Like, you have to get the wood. Do you know how much time it's taken me just to get the wood of this castle? I mean, shack, sorry. I meant shack. Forget that I said anything. A lot. That's what it took me. But yeah, this is the top level of the main tower. Nice little bonfire. Yeah, this has been around for a while. Nice little fire here, nice and toasty. And then this is probably the most, this is the most recent feature. It's a a fighting design where I can shoot down to any enemies who are trying to take over the thing. So I can shoot down real world medieval shack design in this. Definitely not one-to-one, definitely not what it usually looks like. Usually it's not as, at least from what I've seen, I think it's called like something, I don't know, but there's a word for it where it kind of comes out like this and has a little place for you to shoot down. Where, well, a lot of the time, at least that I've seen, they don't have a thing to walk around. They don't have as big of a platform or a deck as this one does. But I wanted to have a deck because, one, I think it looks cool, and second, I think it looks cool. So, yeah, bonfire. But, the main thing that I need to work on, the main thing that I'm going to be building today to get wood for, other than the random hole in the middle of the place, is this was the original tower. You can actually see the outline right here of how the tower used to look, or it does look like. This kind of shape and this size, but then basically the bastards of the trolls, basically the ground started shaking. That event, the trolls came along and tried to knock my tower down. Luckily, I died, and so they stopped targeting the castle, and the shack, and I was able to come back here and give them hell. But because of how the stone tower worked and how I wanted to design it, it needs to be expanded, so I'm going to do a lot of stuff here. I need to remake the tower, at least this bit, and especially the roof. Which is kind of sad, because this roof design it took me a little while. It's not something big, but it's definitely not, yeah. And you have the mountain up there. There's these weird flying things. They're called drakes, which is funny as hell to me. Yeah, there we go. There's one. They're annoying as hell, and I hate them, but they're also great fun to deal with. Oh, I feel cold? Yeah, go figure. This is kind of like one of kind of two meal rooms, thing rooms. Got a nice chair here. No console commands. Hey! Gain me, please. Oh, we doing Valheim. Yeah, we are. We are indeed. Ooh, we need to add coal. I need to do something with this room. I also like how this turned out, but we need to do something with this room. I need to do something with this room. Because it's just a room. It's just an open room, and originally I was planning for it to be a kitchen. So I could put, like, pots and pans and things. Where is Rolf the Wolf? I will go. He is in the throne room, as usual, doing throne room things. And I will take you down to Rolf the Wolf in a second. I must see him. If you can wait, like... If you can wait a minute or two, game me, please. I will bring you to Rolf. Well, Rolf is alive and well, doing well. He is just doing well. But what I was saying is I wanted to have this be a kitchen. I wanted to, like, put, I don't know, like, cooking things. Like, I don't know. I'm not that far in the game, but I'm kind of far. Like, so there we go. There's, like, mead kettles, and I have a kitchen. I added a kitchen. I did not forget to add a kitchen. But this was going to be the kitchen until I realized that for most of these things, you need a fire. And for a fire, you need a stone or just a regular ground base. And that is impossible because the ground is too far away. And I can't build a stone thingy over it. It's just short enough. Like, it's just short enough. Just short enough. And I do not want to use the iron it might take to build an iron-enforced pole. So, for now... yeah, it's a blank room with a couple things, and I need to figure out what to do. But for the most part, all the other rooms have a purpose. They have a design. They have a plan. Lovely snowstorm. Lovely. That's my favorite. And Drake. That's my favorite. And I died. They're my favorite. I love these guys. I love Drake so much. Drake is like my favorite rapper of all time. He's so good. He's so good. I hate Drake's so much. All right, where was my last... okay, I guess we'll have a little bit more of the tour from here. This is the kitchen that I was mentioning before. No, actually, we'll go and see Rolf on the way. This is the kitchen I was mentioning before. You got a nice table, nice things cooking, got a fermenter, which I haven't been doing anything with because I didn't think I needed honey for anything in this game until I realized that fermenters exist. But yeah, it's got some beds for the kitchen folk. Got a nice little table and a bigger table, and also a little armor stand. So a nice little kitchen setup. And also this fireplace I thought was giving a really good vibe. But let's go see Rolf, shall we? Let us go see Rolf. Rolf we shall now see. Hello, Rolf. Come on, get out of the thing, Rolf. You know as well as I that you have not unlocked that ability yet. He wants teleportation so badly, but he just hasn't gotten it yet. Yes, Rolf the Wolf, a fan favorite. And then he'll just kind of do that. I don't know what he's looking at. He's looking at something. Can you move, Rolf? Anyways, yeah, throne room, this room, which kind of there's a couple other rooms, and dining room area, and I died right here. I am getting out of the way. Because drakes are annoying. And I hate them. But they're also great fun. So now I think I'll... Let's have a little bit of a battle, shall we? Come on, Drake. Oh, you're right there. I see how you want to be. Yo, I hit something! But he's destroying the top of the thing. Drakes, I don't... out of the way. He's destroying my shack. The bastard. One more shot. Booyah! We got him. And let's repair some things. He almost broke some of the boards in my shack. Alright, god damn it. That happens a lot. It's hard to heat this place because it's just hard to heat this place because yeah. Also emblematic of the building of the shack, I always have two hammers on handy at all times. Because I cannot be bothered to have any less than 2 hammers. But the amount of resin that this, like, if I were to light every single fire and every single torch and every single everything in this goddamn shack, I would run out of resources quickly. So I have to leave some things strategically unlit. And that means that things, you know, get unrepaired. What's the opposite of repaired? I don't know, something. Look, you think that I can English? But, yeah. This is another area down there. That kind of a chimney design, but it's... I'm not good at smoke. I'm not good at doing smoke mechanics. And so, I constantly get suffocated in this place. And I'm doing my best, but sometimes I just have to have a hole in the roof. And, yeah. So yeah, this is one of the main ways. You can't get in there, but yeah, so it's a nice... It's not the biggest. If it was not just me collecting resources and not just me doing it. Barracks. This is the barracks where the soldiers would sleep. Got fires. Strategically placed wall to let the most efficient lightage of the area while still, you know, having campfires placed on stone. Lighting up and giving light to all the beds, so each of these beds are functional, but not causing so many different fires that I might burn this place down. Because I do not want to do that. But yeah, this is kind of like the barracks area. This is kind of a dining area, but I haven't done anything with it. I just put a bunch of fine wood here in the form of tables stacked. And then over here, on this side, I need coal with me, but that's alright. Over here is some armor stands and some different armors. So like a mix of like the armory and a second living dining place. But I haven't really built this up because I've been focused on a bunch of other stuff with things. Yo, Fast Potato, welcome back, welcome back. I hope you were successful in whatever ongoings you were partaking in earlier. I think Gamed Me Please has said something, but I don't know. Thank you. It's my little... Yes, this is my little mountain shack. It's my little shack on the side of the mountain. It's my little shack on the side of the mountain. Babysitting. Nice. Nice. So yeah, this is my little mountain shack. It's kind of carved into the mountain, and it's a little, yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was depositing some things. So again, I haven't done a full tour yet, but I'm just kind of walking through here, and I'm just gonna start actually doing things, not just walking around randomly and defeating a Drake. But as I do, I'll give a little note of where we are. So, bottom main way, kitchen. This is the kitchen area. And I thought a lot about, so there's a torch here, but I just really like the vibe of snow coming into the main structure and just a fire in the snow in the house, in the shack. I just really like that vibe. It's called Valheim, Fast Potato. It's a lovely little game if you ever get the chance. I would highly recommend it. Yeah, it's called Valheim. I would highly recommend it to anybody who wants to play it. Let's grab some of this coal here, because the fires of industry require coal, and so thus we must get coal. What else do we? Oh yeah, I need to find where I put these. I think it's over here. I think that it's over here. I think that I placed the blue things. What is it called? Freeze gland. Yes, it does cost money. It does. I don't know how much it is right now. I don't know how expensive it is. I know there is some expense to it. Where did I put it? As many good games are, but it's not too much if I remember. And if it is too much, it goes on sale quite a bit. I have not been sponsored. I am not sponsored ever, so this is my honest, genuine, 100% pure, organic, fair trade opinion. Don't have money to spare. It'll go on sale at some point. And it's not going anywhere. The game is not going anywhere. The team is a good team. Oh yeah, blueberries. Back in the kitchen. So, yeah, it's a good game. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Blueberries. So back to what I was doing. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the second tower of the two towers. I need to stop talking. I almost said like the two towers got knocked down by a bunch of trolls, and I suffer. So yeah, this is where the smelting happens. This is the first floor, kind of dingy. Another thing. I like the feel of this. I think I'll stick to Minecraft and KSP for now, XD. Yeah, yeah. Could not fault you for that. Could not fault you for that. Yeah. Honestly, like I didn't get Valheim for a while. I didn't bother with it, even though I had been recommended by a lot of people. I'm like, whatever. And then I got it a bit time later, and it's great, and I love it. But also, it's not, you know, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so this was knocked down, and so I'm since been building it up again. And again, this, you can see where the wall is different from the wall. The wooden tower is different from the stone tower. That's different. But this is meant to be... The idea of this space is a kind of where, like, the soldiers or the garrison would be able to enjoy a nice table. And there was a bench here, but the bench got knocked down when the trolls attacked. Out again. See you all. Nice. Hope to see you again, Fast Potato. I hope you well in whatever endeavors you choose to partake in. And yeah, may the best come to you. Let's put a sign here. Nah. Where should I put? There we go. See ya. So yeah, this is kind of the idea of... And I need to build it up more because it was knocked down, like I said. But yeah, and this is just a crafting area where I'm going to add more. I'm just going to add more all throughout here. But then this is where I'll probably add storage of some kind, so it's all in progress. And then we have the top tower here, nice little overlook, which I honestly was thinking of just sticking with. But the problem is, what is the point of a tower, the defensive and like military and strategic like uses for a tower, if you can't see over the edge? You need to be able to shoot over the edge and see over the edge. This is not going to work, so I need to do some stuff here, and I will continue to, because it needs to be able to go out of here. But it means knocking down, or at least demolishing the top half of this tower, and that pains me. That pains me deeply. Pains me deeply. So, wood and stone and resin and all the other things are required. But I think that this tower specifically is pretty much... I think that if I'll add anything, it'll be something like a second balcony right here to kind of circle around, and kind of I'll remove the roof. But for now, this tower is nice and stable and good. It's just this one where a lot of the work needs to be done. A lot of work. And I think I don't need to do much on like the bottom rooms in the tower. I just need to do something up here with this top bit. So yeah, let's get some wood and things, and then let's get to work. Again, kind of main living area, long table. Fine wood is the bane of my existence. I always need more of it, even though I have a bit of it, but it is the bane of my existence. And again, these trees are very, very nicely placed. I'm very proud of these two trees. And that's where I died. The problem with over here, though, like usual, is there is a troll over here, if I remember correct. But it's fine. I have methods for dealing with trolls. How do you deal with trolls, you may ask? You let other things deal with trolls. So, speaking of which, let's Let's take our troll on a walk through the swamp. That sounds pretty good, shall we? Let's do that. Come on, troll. Now, I could fight him. I could do that. The problem with fighting him, at least in my current condition, is that... Ow. I do not want to die again. Is that I have iron scale mail on, and if you know anything about iron or scales or mail, it's heavy stuff. It's heavy stuff. And so I can run away from a troll. Pretty much. Oh, there's two trolls down here. Damn. All right. This will be interesting. So I can outrun him, but currently I have a yeah, I can't get away from him necessarily. So luckily, the way I set it up, just have the Draugr deal with him. Alternatively, if there's an abomination in the swamp who starts chasing me, congratulations, it just has a bear and a troll to deal with. What's really fun is when it's like a bear and two trolls versus like an abomination or two. That's when things get interesting. But a lot of the time it's just Draugr v troll. And honestly, I can't say. It's kind of... Okay, so he won there, but... Now we have to find another enemy for him. It's like Godzilla versus a couple of the walkers from The Walking Dead. Goodbye, skeleton. And it's gotten to the point where there's a bunch of, like, abomination corpses, or not corpses, but, like, the drops of abominations and the drops of trolls and the drops of bears, where I've left it because it's just, I'm good. I'm good on that sort of material. I don't need any more troll hide. Like, when the trolls knocked down the tower and I died, and I went back to the other base, because obviously I've made a bunch of other stuff. This has been one world that I've spent a lot of time with. I could just make another complete set of troll armor in like 2 seconds to go and face the trolls again. So, I'm good on material. It just, one, it's kind of annoying to have a troll constantly swinging at you when you're trying to do Paul Bunyan-esque activities. And second, it's fun as hell to watch trolls just get the shit beat out of them by swamp creatures. And again, the funnest is when an abomination decides to show up. No, you can't get out of it right now. Get back here. I am so bad at aiming. Holy shit. That's when it's really fun, is when an abomination shows up. But that is never, like, never when I want one to show up. Come on. I could probably just finish him off. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. Except for if I can't aim. Holy shit. I am so bad at a lot of things, including aiming, apparently. There. And I'll just leave him there, because honestly, I don't need any troll hide. Would Draugrs be more similar to zombies or White Walkers? Well, zombies, White Walkers... Depends on what you're meaning. It depends on what you're meaning. If you're meaning, like, you know... Okay, so like White Walkers from Game of Thrones versus just walkers from... Oh, do you mean like... Oh, I see. White Walkers specifically. For like the standard like axe or bow wielding, I think it would be similar to, honestly, at this stage of things where I only have like this sort of armor, which might look good, but it's not the best. I would probably say, yeah, I would probably say closer to a White Walker. Because, I don't know, I just feel like it, and I want to have my ego boosted by being able to face them. But again, they might just be zombies. And if you talk to anybody who knows anything about anything in this game, they'll probably say it's closer to just the standard zombie, which gets mowed down like... I was about to say flies, but I think that grass would be more better. Anyways, I was going to chop wood. I get distracted easily in this game especially. Like, oh, I'm going to chop wood. No, you're not. You're watching you're watching a WWE fight. Or no, I'm going to build a tower. No, you're not. You're going and hunting for deer, apparently. Like, oh, I'm going to go and I'm just going to chill in the throne room. No, you're not. You're going to hang out with Rolf. Rolf the Wolf. Oh, I feel cold now. So you're saying in all of that, when I was in... Never mind. But the main purpose where I started this whole stream was somewhere here. It's foggy now, as you can see. I don't know if you can tell, but it's foggy now. But... the main thing that I was thinking about, that I quickly thought about not thinking about, because it's a terrible idea, is this hole in the ground. Now, this used to be, just to get everybody up on lore, I guess. I guess lore is the right word. This was originally a copper mine, because I needed stone. I could have just gone and mined the stone, but no, I wanted copper as well. But mainly I needed stone for the castle. And so I made a giant hole in the ground, with nothing to do with it. And so I put kind of a wall around it. Hello, Great Orc Brute. And decided, hey, I could keep, like, bears and stuff in there. Well, TLDR, bears are less idiotic than I am. Meaning, I was like, it'll just follow me into the hole. The bear will just willingly follow me into the hole without asking any second questions. Nope. It refuses to go over a cliff. The bear refused to go over the cliff, and so my dreams were shattered and my day is ruined. But it isn't, because there's other things that I can do. So yeah, a bear is not as stupid as... Like, I will just jump into a cliff and almost die gladly. Into a hole and almost die gladly. Like, that's fine. Also, it destroyed my ladder. And I'm forever ruined. Because that ladder was just like a ladder to me. And I'll never, ever, ever forget it. And it took me a long time to make the ladder. Forget what you just saw. You didn't see that. The ladder took me a long time to make, and then the bear destroyed it. And so too with it, destroyed my dreams. Ooh, a fur cone. I am going to plant a tree. Hashtag we say let it grow so we can chop it down again and work more on our shack. And this cast... yeah, it's humble. I was gonna do something with it. I have core wood. Do I need core wood? Nah. I don't. Not right now. I think that 47 should be a good start. Because a lot of it is going to be demolishing and just using the wood that's already up there. I don't need too much wood, but I need some wood. And I probably should do less stuff at night. I have a habit of just staying out here at night and almost dying and dying. I'm like, maybe I need to get my eyes checked. I guess it's not just daytime, but you have sunglasses on. No, it's nighttime. And the monsters of the night come out in the hordes. But it's fine because we get buke berries. Allows the consumer to quickly evacuate any misplaced meal and start... Oh yeah, it's the thing that makes you throw up. Yeah, okay. Buke berries make you throw up, and I don't have a use for them, so yeet. And this is one structure of many. There's many structures in this world. Not many, but a few. So this is like the third or fourth like home. Obviously, it's the biggest structure, biggest shack. But there's like another, like the main place where the portals are. The portal hub is, you know, called Fort Promises. It's a nice little house, which is honestly I think too highly of it, to be honest. But there are other structures, and I will continue the tour when we go there. For now, though, let's make sure these are lit. The real reason why I added standing blue burning iron torches, I think what I originally said was that I like the color blue, because blue is a good color, especially for throne rooms. But the real reason, if I'm being completely honest, is I have a lot of Great Orc eyes, and they use Great Orc eyes, and so I don't have to use as much resin or wood to power the lighting and heating. So it's great, and I love it. And Rolf likes it too. Rolf is like, good. I like... Can't dogs only see like the color blue or something? Isn't that a thing? Or they're like colorblind except for like the color blue? I don't know. You think I know things? I'm playing Valheim. Like, I guess I'll do a little bit of a tour of the rest of the shack in here. I'm probably going to do something here because I like this kind of Harry Potter thing under the stairs vibe. I can imagine Harry Potter just kind of chilling here. But the problem with that is it's this terrible mix of being too open and not open enough. Like, it has this nice cramped energy, but it's too big. It's too wide open. So, and I can't be bothered right now to fix it, but I'm going to put up a wall here. Bench there. This is another kind of barracks sleeping place where there's kind of a bunk bed style thing. Chest. Anything in here? Nope, just an empty chest. And this is like a workspace, so like a nice little desk and a bench, chest, nice little torch to make this all lit up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And this thing to make it nice and a little extra room here. And let's go up to the top. Again, dining area sort of thing, long table. The amount of fine wood that I need is insane, and you can donate fine wood at patreon.com/silverneedsfinewood. I'm just kidding. But yeah. I think it's time for this to be demolished. I really like how this roof feels. I really like how this turned out. I love it. I love it so much. I love the shape of it. I love everything about it. The only thing I don't love about it, like I said earlier, is the wall here. The wall got extended when I made it stone, and now you got to be able to use the wall. What's the point of this wall? What's the point of having a wall and being able to be on the top of the wall if it'll just be out like that? So a tear in my heart is shed, but now it is time to demolish this. God damn it. I'm like, it turned out well. It feels like I'm destroying a big project when I'm not. I'm just destroying this top floor, but still it's enough to be like, you know. I didn't need to place that there. I didn't need to place that there because I'm going to demolish this little wall here anyways. But I need to do it in the correct order of top to bottom. It must be ritualistic. It must be very intentional. We must be very intentional here. We can't just destroy without want or reason. Do you think I managed to make this shack by destroying things without want or reason? Everything has a reason. Everything has a want. So now we do this. And I'll leave the torches for now. For now I will leave the torches. But goodbye, wall. Goodbye. And now let's put all the wood in a nice little stack here. Collect more wood. It's pretty much just going to be extending the floor and then making a little structure here so it doesn't rot and destroy itself. Because there is a weather mechanic in Valheim, which I love, or at least like a deterioration mechanic. Like in other games, you might have a material gets kind of visually different over time. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. But in Valheim, it full on can, like, things can be destroyed by time, which is nice. But also annoying, because I don't want my things to be destroyed. But yeah, here we do. Here we go. The first step is just making this outer layer. And I don't care if it overlaps, because sometimes things overlap. Sometimes things overlap. And I think I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to do what I did over there, which I have a lot of the details, at least on the top, be wood. So, like, wood on top of stone. I think I'm going to need to destroy the floor, actually. Because if I'm raising the floor, yeah, I'm going to destroy the floor. Which actually could be good, because this is kind of, you know, you kind of hit your head when you're going on here. You know, you clip through the ceiling, which, not very realistic. This is the most unrealistic part of the game, is the fact that you can clip your head through the ceiling. Like, imagine how many injuries we would save. People who know. You know, the whole hitting your head on the door of the car or on the thing of the car. Imagine how much pain we would save if it was just... Life should be like Valheim. I don't want to hit my head on the roof of things anymore. Just have things be Valheim. Sign a petition today. Everything must go. Including these lovely torches, which makes me sad. As Sesame Street once wisely put it, I think, Tyrion is a G and death can pay for life. Or only death can pay for life. I think it was Sesame Street. Either that or Game of Thrones. But I'm going to go with Sesame Street because that's what I want. Only death can pay for life, and the death of this top layer will pay for the life of the top tower to be. We are destroying the second tower. I need to stop talking. Jesus. I need to stop talking. Oh no. Anyways, we're playing Valheim today. Only death can pay for life. Big Bird. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Only death can pay for life. Big Bird said that. And then when you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. That was said by Elmo, I think. Elmo said that. Oh my god. Only death can pay for life. Kermit 2026. Alright, let's do this. It has to be nice and symmetrical, otherwise I hate my life. That is the most disturbing and disgusting. Oh yeah, and I need to have stairs. So how do I do this? Answer. You put little one square wood thingies, and then you just put them up like that, and then that'll be a template. I need to be above it. I am an idiot. So you put that above it, and so you know... So if you have the little square thingies above the ladder, you know not to build where those square things are, and so you'll be able to just avoid that for the most part. And that is what I plan to do. I keep on hearing bad things. Elmo thinks it's important to be kind because if you're kind to somebody, don't be kind to somebody. And it goes on. Cersei Lannister. Hashtag Game of Thrones. We're playing Valheim, damn it. We're playing Valheim, damn it. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna remove the... I don't like the ladder position right there. The ladder position can leave, because I don't like it. I also don't like the wall position. We're removing this entire floor. Removing all of it. All of it must be removed. And I hate these. I hate these roofs right here. So we're moving all of it. This is the purge. This is the purge. And we are removing everything. We are removing the entire top part of the second tower. I'm not even, like, you might be thinking, haha, he's doing a bit because funny. No, I'm like, that's the main tower. This is the second tower. God fucking damn it. So yeah, let's make our little pretty design. A little lovely design. So that one's there. And then that one, I believe. There we go. Oh, and there should be one there, I think, as well. No, I think it's just that one. There we go. Symmetry is good. Symmetry is nice. I like symmetry. I like living. Because symmetry is nice. And then we could just... It can't be symmetrical. I'm just going to leave that there. Actually, I'm not going to leave that there because I'm not a masochist, I don't think. I don't care. At this point, I don't need to be specific. I can just be like this. We can just have a I don't care. You know why? Because how much am I going to be staring at this? Instead, I'm going to be staring out into this. Also, that's the first little thing I put, kind of a precursor for the shack on the side of the mountain. The actual shack on the side of the mountain is over there. That's where the portal was to get over here, and there's a structure all the way over there. But, yeah, that was the original. But, yeah, I'm going to be looking down at the enemies, like, you know. The enemy is like bear. Hello. There's a bear. There's always bears. I don't care. I don't care. Because there's always bears, and they want to kill me, but it's fine, because a lot of things want to kill me. Don't get me started. A lot of things want to kill me. They want to see me dead. Dead and in the grave. Preferably both at the same time. Stairs. I have idea. Bear with me. Pun fucking intended. Perfect. Perfect. That is lovely. Perfect. Amazing. Beautiful. I love it. Amazing. Beautiful. I love you. You're great. This is perfect. This is everything I could have ever wanted. Look at that. That's almost as good as the tower. I think it'll be tower stone and tower stone. No. Tower stone with wood on the top, or tower wood but stone on the outside. No, that's not true because it's wood on. Tower A and Tower B. That's Tower A, Tower B. Tower A and Tower B. Lovely. And yeah, that fixes all of our problems immediately. And now we begin with the actual design. So let's add a little thingy there. There. Boom. And boom. And now we begin. How much wood do we have? Not a lot, but we can always get more. And then we do that. And that. And we just do the outer layer like that. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and even. Just put them around. And then, you might be saying, oh, well, this is sticking out in there. Yes, it is. But that'll be, well, you'll see what that'll be. So we put that there, and we just basically just do it around. We do it around and around and around. And then you'll see exactly what I'm going to do there. So wood is good. I appreciate wood. Whoever invented it. I like you. You're good at inventing things. You want to talk about how to redo stone? There we go. And now we can raise them up one. Nice and easy. We just use it like this. The standard castle thingy, whatever they're called. If I can just... There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Perfection. The little... crenellations. I have been watching medieval design videos. They're called crenellations, I believe, and that's the little towery things, so that if you're being attacked by bows and arrows, you can hide behind there. But because of the level, I don't think I need to worry about. I guess skeletons can shoot, and so I guess they can shoot arrows. I was about to say it's more form than function, but it absolutely is function. Fuck you. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I was saying fuck you to the Draugr, because the Draugr you see are a pain in my... I'm not going to finish that sentence either. I need to stop talking. I'm going to get canceled. Imagine getting canceled while playing Valheim. Of all the things to be canceled with, that is the most... I don't know. And then we'll just put a little tower here. There. Little thing there. And now... Is that a wolf? Yeah, it's a wolf. Well, that's something. And now we create the roof. Which... I'm going to do an outline. I need to do an outline. Every time I don't do an outline, I'm like, I should have done an outline. I should have done an outline. It'll cost more wood than I want to spend, but sometimes you need to spend wood in order to have a wooden tower. But I think I hate this design. I hate this design here. And so I'm going to destroy it and let it die. And my hammer is broken. Oh no, I'll just replace it with my secondary backup hammer. Hammer reload, activate. You can get back to hammering. Hammering. The favorite thing that I like about this, my favorite thing about this shack, other than, of course, the two trees down there, those two trees, I think the other favorite thing, my favorite thing that I like about this shack, is that campfire in the corner. It's very homey. It's very nice. It's very warm feeling. I like that warm feeling. And now can we... I'm also not very good at Valheim, so I don't... I don't know if you know this, but I'm not very good at Valheim, so I'm kind of figuring things out as I go. One thing I could do... Aha! Even better. Aha! Lovely. Lovely. This is the most interesting stream on the planet ever. It's just a dude building a thing in Valheim. The most interesting, most exciting, most ingenuitive, I don't know. Oh no, no more core wood. Oh, the humanity. It's not like I just have another pile over there. You might be saying, what are you doing? Well, it needs to be stable. You know, there's a whole weight mechanic with this, and it needs to be, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. So now we can just make an outline with this. And whether I'll keep these two in like I did over there is up to me later, because this is my build. Nope, that is wrong in every way. But yeah, there we go. And now we can just place them in between. Like so. Lovely. This is beautiful. This is lovely. It almost... I'm out of wood. Oh my god, what am I going to do? Get more wood over here? Yeah, I can do that. Entire stack of wood. I have all the wood in the world. I have so much wood. I think I've made this joke before in the past, but I don't care because... Yeah, I have so much wood that I could start an IKEA and run it for 5 years. And now, we begin the roof. The question is always, do I want a 45-degree angle or a 26-degree angle? And instead of basing it off of design or logic or either of those two things, I'm going to I'm completely off of what I think about the numbers. The number 26 versus the number 45. I like the number 26 better. It is a better number. It is a superior number, I think. Maybe that's maybe a hot take. That's maybe a controversial take, but you know. Sometimes you just need to be. Sometimes you need to say what needs to be said. God damn it! Because if you don't say what needs to be said, then somebody else probably will. To be honest, but hey, there is a small chance that they won't, and thusly, you know, needs to be said. And again, just do it again. How much wood do we have? 18. Not a lot, but I'll live. Yeah. Just making a roof. Roofs are good. I like roofs. Roofs are functional. I like the fact... I like the word roof. If you ever look at the word roof, it's very like... It's very to the point. It's not... There's a lot of words out there. Like, if you ever... Have you ever looked at the word answer? Like, seriously, have you ever looked at the word answer? Well, don't, because I did, and it broke my mind. Let's get some more things. Core wood. Bring them out on deck. Some more carrots. We're low on carrots. And that means I need to go get more carrots. But that's alright. I have a few carrots left. Let's put that there. Roof, on the other hand, is a nice, simple, clean... concise, crisp, very nice word. probably repair my axe. I mean my hammers. Do I have any... Did I... No. I have a lot of stuff, but I do not have any wood. I do have arrows, though. And dandelion. Nah, I don't need anything. Wood is all I need. Love is all you need? Get the heck out of here. Wood is all you need. I'll ask you this. I'll ask you this. I'll ask you this. When you're being attacked by enemy forces who have ranged weaponry, is love protecting you? Is love protecting you? Is love putting up a physical barrier between you and the incoming death arrows? I don't think so. You might be saying, well, what about stone? Isn't, in that case, wouldn't be stone or wood or anything else that can be a barrier? That is a great point. But wood is better at something, and so thusly we shall only be talking about wood here. Speaking of wood, I chopped down a few trees earlier, and we shall now make the Lorax have a heart attack. And I'm not even going to pick up the core wood, because I have all the core wood I could ever need for the next couple minutes of building, because I'm going to run out of core wood very quickly. But the point is, I have more core wood than I have regular wood. And it's fine, because we can always come back here and get the wood we need. The core wood we need. So, yeah. This is the chillest stream that I think I might ever do. Just doing nothing but chopping and dropping wood. The reason why I'm constantly checking my inventory after every time is, especially when there's a lot of wood, I want to see if I am full with wood here. So, because it picks up wood automatically, and I just want to make sure that I'm not leaving any good wood behind. If in your story someone is saved purely by the power of love, that implies that everyone that died before that didn't love hard enough. Wait, I need to read this better. 1 second. 1 second. I cannot. Okay. If in your story someone is saved purely by the power of love, that implies that everyone that died before that didn't love. Well, I mean, look, I'm not against the power of love. I just want to make that absolutely clear. I think the power of love is sometimes epic gaming and should be respected. But I'm not going to stand here and say, you know, if I'm being attacked by a horde of Grey Dwarfs, I'm not going to say, and like, you know, they knock one of my towers down, I'm not going to say, hey, I need more love. And maybe in this hypothetical scenario, love could gain me more resource because, you know, kinship, friendship, and romantic relations can result in bigger quantities of desired resources. But that is just, that is pointless. That is like, it's still not the power of love. It's still the power of wood. It's still you two getting wood. So that's why I will stand by the fact that, yeah. Message redacted. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You can't, there's no redacting messages in my stream chat. I mean, there is, and you can, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing that you did. I'm just saying that I see you. I see you and your message redaction. You cannot out-redact me. You cannot out-redact me, fool. Also, hello, Rolf. Comfort level 7. Again, chill little thing. Constantly checking the skies because drakes are everywhere. And they want my blood, I think. So yeah, let's get back to building. You shall call me Bob the Builder. Wait, no. Shit. Simply never happened. What happened? What happened? No, it's fine. It's fine, the Half Knight. Or game me, please. Is that your real name? Maybe. Maybe he isn't a Half Knight at all. For anybody who's watching, Half Knight is a goat and should be subscribed to. I don't even think Half Knight has anything up, but subscribe to Half Knight anyways. You know what? This is a fine roof. This is a fine roof. This is a good roof. And you know what's even finer? In fact, you know what I could do with this now? Is I could do what I did before. No, I can't because I'm out of stone. I need stone. But I could get more stone over here. There we go. Carrying too much. Okay, don't subscribe to Half Knight. Jesus, I'm just trying to help you out, buddy. I'm just trying to help you out. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Something, something. Ha. I like repeating the same idea again and again. It makes me feel nice. Campfires galore. We have all the campfires. No one will ever say, where are all the campfires? Campfires. This is the fire shall rage on. And just in case, we shall also put... It's a combination of fuel source. It's all about fuel efficiency. So when I'm really high on resin, we use the torches. When I'm really high on wood and not resin, we use the campfires. And then let's look at this. How could this be better? I think this could be better. I think this could be better. So let's start with this. Let's start with core wood. Where is the core wood? There we go. The question is, how high can a core wood go? The question is, will this work? That looks like it's working to me. And then you're like, what are you doing? Don't you have all the supports? Well, I do. But what if I want to remove them? Because what is the point of crenellations if they're just parts of the wall? So now I shouldn't have put a fire there. Before... It's alright. It's alright. And then we can remove these. Now I'd be thinking, why are you doing this? This feels completely inefficient. And a waste of time. And a waste of everything. Why are you removing it? Because sometimes I want to live a little. Sometimes I want to feel things, goddammit. And, yeah. The Half Knight says, I must leave for a period of time, but I shall return. I await your return eagerly. Good luck on whatever endeavors you are partaking in. And here's an example of why walls are good. You might be thinking, why did castles be castles like that? I mean, shacks be... That's why. That's why. Because bows exist. I'm gonna go... Yeah. Now, there's only one problem with this. One big problem, but still a problem nonetheless. How the hell are we supposed to get down from here? Well... I don't know. There's gotta be some way. There's gotta be some way to do this. And then we like that, and we like that, Then we like... Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot to add a floor beneath here. Whoops. That's a small detail. That's alright. Because, you know what? We can just... How then? This roof is not good. Whoever invented this, whoever made this roof is just... You can't see anything. You can't see anything. I'm flying blind. Speaking of flying, I will probably do other streams because this is fun. And I hope you're having fun. And if you're having fun, don't forget to drink water because water is good for your health. And I need you to be healthy because only living people can watch my YouTube streams. And dead people cannot. And thusly, I need you to drink water so you can watch more of my YouTube streams. Subscribe to Commander Soap. I'm just kidding. But please do if you want to do that. It helps out the channel. I have no idea how subscribing helps out the channel. But it does anyways, so do it if you want to do that. Otherwise, I don't care. We're here to have fun. We're not here to not have fun. Yeah. What is next? What is next? What is next? Also, check out my other videos. You might be, if you're a fan of Valheim, you will not like any of my other videos. Let me put this a different way. If you're only a fan of Valheim, you will not like any of my other videos because I've never made a video about Valheim ever. But the banner on my channel for the past while has been a Valheim screenshot. So there you go. I got you covered. I think this is good for now. Again, this will probably be a storage room of some kind, but could this be better? Yes, this could be absolutely better. Will I add something else down here? Yes, absolutely I will. But for now, though, let's actually... I don't like these right here. I think it would be better if it was double. There we go. And then we need more wood. But that's alright. For now, this will be good. For now, this is Tower B. Top part of Tower B. Nice core wood there. And I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Could I do better? Absolutely. Could I spend 1,000 more hours on that tower alone if I really wanted to? Absolutely. Am I going to do that? I don't know. Do I want to do that? Probably not. Because there's other things to do. Like play something other than Valheim, I've been told. Yeah. Let me go deposit these dandelions. These, yeah, they're dandelions. In the kitchen. Because the kitchen is where such things should go. And I should be able... I think I have enough honey for now. But I only recently got beehives at all to begin honey production. And also just to kind of complete the tour. I don't think I've... I think this is completing the tour. This is where coal is made. This is where coal is made. Down here. And one last thing before I kind of go to another part of the world and continue on the tour and while I do functional things, or at least try to, is one question that I've been thinking a lot about is about this main way and about the way above it. There is no torches along here. There are no torches along here, and there never will be. Ooh, day 266. Because I really like that nice kind of dingy feel, like that vibe in like fantasy worlds or just things in general of kind of the muck and the mud in the water and the concrete and the glow of the very, very dim light in it. Like I love that vibe. I love that vibe a lot. But you can't really, like, there's some games that allow you to really do that, but with this, you know, it's not like I can make these wooden boards here go into a state of disrepair, but I can't necessarily. It's not like I can make them like that muddy and grimy feel that I'm kind of thinking of in my mind. But what I can do is just not add torches, and so it's not really that grimy feel, but it still gives that feel of like kind of dark and dingy a little bit that I love so much. That allows for that good vibe. So yeah, let's go on to the rest of the world, I guess, because why not? Again, throne room. I'm gonna sit in the throne. How? I don't. Yeah. So I can look down on my Rolf. My wolf Rolf. Carrots are acquired, so let's get carrots. And first, though, let's put some core wood in there. And then also... I don't need coal with me, and I don't need... Actually, sure, I should probably have coal with me. This, and gonna go in there. And I think that should be good. So yeah, let's continue on through the portal. Now, the mountain shack is definitely newer, but I have been, you know, this is the portal room. Different portals, different places. I'm far along in the game, but I'm also not at the same time, so I've only gotten like the most basic iron stuff. This is the main room of my kind of main house for a while, and it still kind of is. Like, a lot of my stuff is here, and the moving process has only begun to begin in terms of moving my stuff from here to the shack, to the mountain shack. But yeah, this is I call this place Fort Promises just because I thought it was a cool name. And this is where I spent the majority of my kind of earlier game stuff, and a lot of it, you know, I need to repair a lot of this. But it's just, it's kind of, I think it turned out really well, personally. And I'm really happy with it. But I also, you know, there's a few things, I had kind of bigger visions for it, but at the same time, I did what I wanted to do. And just this imposing kind of vibe, especially from like this angle, and the staircase to get up there. Defensible first and foremost. And that's like the main thing, is defensible, but also like humble in a way. And so, yeah, the portal room is underneath there, and I needed to extend it out there, kind of where the workstation is, and so where a lot of the smelting that I do gets done. And yeah, carrot farm over there. This is the smaller of the two carrot farms that I have with me. So yeah, a nice little thing. And I can just arrows to be used to defend from above. I thought about adding more arrows. I wanted to fill both of these chests up with arrows when I first put the chest down. But now I'm like, yeah, I don't need to. I can't believe I missed that. I can't believe that didn't kill him. There we go. Die. Death. So yeah, it's nice, and it's humble, but it's also functional. And if you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of heads, especially troll heads. Correct, but there are more. Yeah. So, what was I doing here? Oh yeah, carrots. So this is one place, and I'm not going to get the carrots from over there, but there is a carrot farm close by the swamp. Nope. Which one is this? Castle Finn, which is the first place that I use stone. It's basically just a square tower thingy. Walter Farm. That is, yeah. So, of course, as all good worlds, there is some lore. I'm like, oh, you know, what if there's the ancient carrot farm Walter tree and stuff? But this is the like first actual house that I built. And I remember thinking to myself when I first built it, oh my gosh, this is so epic. This is so big. Because at the time I had basically what you saw next to the hole. That's what I had been used to making when I first started. Because this world has been, you know, I've been playing on this world for a long time. Even though I've only gotten so far. But most of the reason why I have, like, the amount of time that I've spent and the amount of progression I've gotten is completely not, they're not proportional. Mainly because of the mountain shack. But yeah, the ancient Walter Tree carrot farmhouse. And the lore is, that is the ancient Walter Tree. And this is the carrots. So as you can see, there's some carrots here. I always loved this kind of, this level design, and I like this, and so that's what I went for. It took me a while to get the level right, to get like the amount of space in between like this level and that level, to make it feel natural, because I didn't want it to feel steep, but I also didn't want it, like, it needed to actually work. So it's just getting that balance in between all the different levels. So it looks nice. But yeah, this is the Walter farm. And I am going to check the honey. Nice. Hello, honey. So yeah, for the longest time I was like, hey, honey. Honey exists, but I'm not going to pick it up. Like, it was the same as puke berries to me. It's like, I don't know. Same with dandelions. Dandelions and honey. No idea what I was going to do with that. So I just, every time I got my inventory full, those were the first things that dropped. Come to find out that you actually need them for, like, mead. And you need mead to not die up in the mountains. So, I screwed up. Luckily, I went on a few adventures and I got 3 queen bees and was able to craft 3 beehives. And I have been picking up dandelions ever since. These dandelions can stay, though, because they're aesthetic. But the point is, I'm going to need to do some more carrot farming sooning. Some seeds and some carrots. But for now, like, I had this whole thing filled with carrots, but I haven't farmed in a while, so I don't know, it's fine. Back to the portal. I love it. It's like we're doing things, we're doing casual work on the world, but also just giving a little tour of it. This is great. This is chill stuff. What's this? Birch seed. Oh yeah, I made a little birch farm and put a portal there, and it was great up until the moment it wasn't great, because I realized, dummy, you can't farm fine wood, actually, because they don't drop enough seeds. Hi, Rolf. So, I'm an idiot, and if anybody else ever plays Valheim, always remember, do not waste your time on a birch seed farm, or maybe learn how to do it, and learn how to actually do it, unlike me. But, yeah. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Needed to do something real quick. A couple seconds, and the seconds are over. So I have carrots, wood probably. Wood farming is good. Oh, I forgot to grab wood. Yeah. So for coal, in Valheim you turn wood into coal because, yeah. And so I have a bunch of wood stores, or not a lot, but I have some wood stores next to the coal maker in my main fort thing. And when I can't be bothered to actually go out chopping down things, I'll go and get wood from this chest, not that chest, this chest right here. But I want to check something. So, yeah. You might be asking, what the hell is that? Well, that was, I was like, okay, I made this farm here. I actually should probably check on it. The beets might be ready, because I just found beets for the first time. Some sick beets. But, yay! I get more stuff other than just beets. I love beets now. Yay. But I had this farm. This farm was the farm that I had been using, the humble little farm next to the next to the thing. Nice little humble farm, right? But I'm like, hey, when I'm actually farming this, when I'm actually using this, it explodes, and I like have way more seeds, and I'm a big fan of using it to the fullest, using every part of the thing. Oh my god, you planted with this. And so I need more farm space. And so before I made the Walter farm that I showed you before, I made that farm over there. So I spent a lot of time cultivating it. And I actually made a fence that wrapped all the way around it, like a nice wooden fence. I'm like, okay, it's great. Everything's dandy. Everything's lovely. Along came a troll and knocked like all of it down and destroyed all the things that I had planted. And so I'm no longer going to use it because I hate everything. But I had a pine cone, so I decided to plant a cool tree in the middle. So this is Rip Farm. Rest in peace farm. This I'm like is it Tom Scott or Tom Scott? I can't remember. Remember, I used to say, this is a nuclear waste facility. This is a cool railroad. This is a superhighway, or a road, or just a path. That took me so much goddamn time. Oh my god. But I got sick of dying in the Black Forest, and you can see how much times I died along making the road, the amount of times I fell, because the amount of time building it and off of the trees. But I was sick of escaping the trolls because I needed copper. There was a time where I needed copper more than anything else. And let's look at the map right here. Zoom in. You can see all the deaths. These are the deaths that I haven't deleted, by the way, so I can just delete them. These are the ones that I haven't deleted. This is where all the copper was. This is the copper thing. And every time I would bring a cart, especially, I would die. And so what does a good industrialist do? They make a road above the trolls, and so that's what I did. And so yeah, I made this highway thing, and that's one of the few ladders to get up here, and I can just walk right over any of the trolls, and it's great. Yeah. So this is the road, and by road I mean weird weird 2x2 wooden path in the Black Forest. I don't know. Yeah. So the thing that I'm checking, even though there is a portal, I could have just used the portal, and I probably should have used the portal, and I think there's a troll over here, so I'm probably going to die and lose the entire structure, and it's probably going to knock down the structure. But mushrooms. I am the biggest idiot. I am the biggest idiot. Oh my god. I need to rethink my entire life, I think. Yeah, I need to rethink my entire life. I think I'm going to rethink my entire life. I need professional help. I need professional help. Welcome back, Fast Potato. Wait, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I'm an idiot. I jumped off of a sky highway in the Black Forest and killed myself accidentally. That's what happened. I accidentally killed myself because I'm an idiot. But it's fine because I have portals. I saw mushrooms, and my first thought was... Also, I don't know of the lag. But... So, I might be answering something that is far back. Yeah, skill issue. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. No, it is a skill issue. I should have... At this point, I should know distances. I should know about fall damage mechanics and be able to properly... Like, I thought I had enough health. Health. I can talk. Broken English for 200. I thought that I had enough health to... Because there's mushrooms, you see, and I wanted the mushrooms. But I died. So, it is kind of a skill issue. It's the skill of judging the distance between highway and ground. That is if you jump off of the thing, better know how high that thing is, so you don't end up like me, dead for the 1000th time. The amount of times I have died because of fall damage because I've fallen off of that thing, it's not funny. It is funny. It's incredibly funny, but it's not okay. I should be better than this. But let's put some armor on. Carrots, raspberries, mushrooms. Going for that stamina build. One thing I really like about Valheim, probably one of my favorite things about Valheim, is the food system. You don't have to eat, but you can choose, but it's food gives you extra stamina and extra health. And the way that they do that is lovely. Let's go up the ladder, though. But the main thing that I wanted to check, and I'm not going to go back to check there, because there's a troll over there. But the main thing that I wanted to check over there is I wanted to check if there's any, like, good wood supplies there. But I can just use the portals. Portals are good. But TLDR, I built an entire superhighway that took way more hours than I'm ever going to admit at all, ever. I'm going to take the amount of hours it took me to build this thing to the grave. All to get from my main house, back when I built it, to the place where all the copper was. Come to find out that I can just build portals, and there's a way to get around, because you can't bring copper through portals. So, technically, this entire highway is useless. It's like, pretty much what I did is the equivalent of basically inventing the interstate, and then just inventing flying cars afterwards. Like, this is all useless. It's useless, but I still will use it because, I don't know, it's fun to walk on things. But yeah. What am I going to do next? I am going to go back and I'm going to check some supplies, and then I'm going to check some other things. And then I'm going to continue building up furniture for the shack. Did you build all this on your own? Also, how did Project Hail Valentina go? I missed it. Well, yes, I built all of this as a single player world that I've been building for more hours than I should admit. It's something that I've just, there's been weeks, and there's been just times where I live in Valheim, and this is where I live in Valheim. This world that I'm like, this huge world, and obviously there's a lot to do. And there's a lot, as you can obviously see. But yeah, this is just a place where I've just been spending a lot of time, and it's fun. And so yes, I built all of this. And how did Project Hail Valentina go? Excellent question. I think the total runtime for like Project Hail Valentina, because I did 2 streams. The first stream was the main one, the one that you saw, Fast Potato, and then I did a second one. Like, I had to take a break. I was at my wit's end and tired, and so I needed to take a little rest. And then I got back on it, and for the next hour or so, it was chaos and havoc. But the point is, at the end, we found out that Winston Churchill's "We will fight on the landing ground" speech was the key to getting the Kerbals back safe, and ending the story once and for all. So yeah, with the help of Winston Churchill's "We will fight on the landing," I forget what it's actually called, but that speech, we managed to get the Kerbals back, very precariously, very, very dangerously, but we managed to get them back after many retries. And my game crashed at one time, and you can watch you can play back the stream. It's still up. I think the VOD is still up, and you can watch it whenever. Just skip to the end, because 99% of the stream, especially the second stream, is just nothing. It's literally just a black screen as I load from place to place. 99% of it was just a black screen of just me trying to load from load between quick saves as quickly as possible, but it kept on it was too much for my computer to handle. And so skip to the end if you're going to watch it. But yeah, I think it's called Project Hail Valentina. I think, but then Project Hail Valentina brackets this ends now, I think. And then you can just, that's it. So, yeah. It ended well, but it ended after a very long time. I was not expecting, not preparing it for it to be so long. So, yeah. I think that I shall go back and get wood. No. No. One thing at a time. Like this. Let's make a little living area, shall we? Let's make a little living area. A little living area. The lovely thing about it is the wood is just here, so I can just craft it into whatever fine wood I need. So let's make a table here. Nice and easy. Chair. Boop. Nope, we need to push that chair in a bit. Boop. Boop. Yo, some, trying to make it Mars. KSP Mars stream. KSP, Duna stream. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't know when I will do that. But that is a good idea, Fast Potato. That is a good idea. I could, like, I guess it depends on what I want to specifically do on Duna, but yeah, just doing a stream where I try to get to that would be fun. That would be fun. Let's set up some benches along the edge. To do. Lovely. Lovely. Perfect. And we have 2 left. What can we use two left on? Nothing. But what I can just do is, yeah. There we go. That board, that fine wood board is there for strategic purposes. Oh, no, we need to fix that. Why is it? There we go. I hear wolves. Wolves are deadly in this game. They will mess you up. It's not like in a bunch of other games where you can just tame them easily. No, you have to, like, that you have to basically keep them in a confined space for a long time, at least from what I've been told. So, yeah, this looks good. This tower looks good. I like how this turned out. Let's get a view from below at night. I want to see a view from below. Let's see if I can. This is a bad idea. I survived. Also, the lore behind this is a little living area for people who want to live, and this is some stairs. So that's the lore there, some stairs. And this is a window. Let's look at it from below. Hello, Rolf. Goodbye, Rolf. Yeah. Let's get a better angle. There's probably a bear over here. Let's fight these guys first. First, though, equip the shield. There we go. Hello, Great Orc Shaman. Goodbye, Great Orc Shaman. Great Orc Brute. Alright, now that that's been dealt with. Yo, chubby gangster looking dude. What's up? Currently this shack. That's what's up. Currently this shack. Shack in the side of the thing. Yeah. This shack is what's up. This is shack. Definitely a shack. Yeah. We have Tower A and Tower B. I mean, Tower A and Tower B. I mean, I can't remember which one I labeled them. God damn it. I need to... I keep on... Because I keep on calling them the two towers. And that is causing problems as... Yeah, that's causing much problems. So I need to make a label. Even if it means I have to make a little sign on the side of the mountain. I mean, on the side of the thing. I need to make a sign. So, how much does it cost to make a sign? 2 wood. And some coal. So we're going to label this. You know what? No. We are going to... If we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. We're going to do it right, we're going to do it right. When you do it, you got to do it right. Need a new... Yes, that's what I've been thinking. That's what I've been thinking. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's what I've been thinking. And so I did... So... Oh, hello, Grey Orc Brute. I should probably eat some meat of some kind. Oh, that was the last thing I did. That's what I've been thinking. But... The problem is, I labeled it A and B. Okay, that's great. I forgot which one was tower, yeah. Tower A and which one was Tower B. So I'm now labeling them. I'm labeling them. They need labels. Furniture. What else do we need? Where is... We're out of resin. There are not planes in this game. No. Do I have any resin in here? Nope. You know what? I don't need resin. I can just... There are no planes in this game. It's on the wrong side. God damn it. Yeah, I need a better. So I'm late. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Cast tower. This one, and then tower that one. This is that one. This is this one. This is out. This one, that one. This one, that one. This one, that one. There we go. Lovely. Because I'll remember that. That's my brain is insane, and it remembers such things. It'll remember this and that one. It's this one and that one. This and that. Because this and that in that order. This and that is in that order. And guess what? The towers are in that order. So, that is how we will fix the problem today. Sometimes all you need is a little this and that. Also, walkway. There technically could be another walkway like underneath here, but I closed it off for now. So, I might add something there. I have more space if I need it. But for now, though, I don't think I'll use it. Because I don't think I need to use it. I don't think. Let's go... I keep on... Wrong chest. Y'all go in the background. Cool. Right there. Yeah. This is looking good. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Yeah, this is good. This is great. What's the recipe for that? So I can make more of them? 2 iron. I don't have 2 iron, though. But I do have bronze, I think. I should probably add the thing down. If I'm going to... Okay. So... That's exactly what I should be doing. Is more coal, I think. And for coal, I need wood. And for wood, let's go back to the other house. You know where I'll probably check? You know where I'll probably check for other stuff, which I haven't gone by in a while. Castle Finn. Castle Finn is a nice little tower. It's nice. It's the first when I first realized that I gotten stone unlocked by the stone cutter via getting iron unlocked by going to the swamp for the first time. This is the first thing that I built. This little thing. Nice and simple. Simple yet effective. Simple yet effective. And so there's like a tower in like the center of it, and the point of this is chest. Is there any wood? Let me check to see if there's anything up here. These rooms are empty. These rooms up here. If I can get up, there we go. If I can get up. I need to stop talking. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep a. Yeah, a little bit too personal. I gotta be honest, Fast Potato. I like you, but we're not there yet, buddy. We're not there yet. Yes, we do. Yappin' is what I be doing. Yeah. All right, here. Yeah. Top of the castle. I need to get more cooking. Let's cook some things. Not here, though. Not here. Let's do some real cooking with real cooking places. I don't know. Nope, wrong direction. This one up, and then this one up. Ah, goddammit. Is it too? Is it not? Yeah, it's too. It's smoked out. It's too. That's one thing with this game. That's another thing, which is. There we go. Is that there's smoke mechanics. There's like. Let him cook. There are. One thing I love about Valheim is there's smoke, and so you got to have like good functional chimneys and stuff, and you can't just have infinite whatever. So. That's one thing I'm not good at. And then if you cook too long, it turns into coal, which is fun. Sure, we can put that in here. Yeah. You know what? I think I should get more. I think I should get more carrots. I think that I'm low on carrots, and because of that, well, I have plenty of carrots, but I remember looking at the chest, and one thing about this game, at least for me, is that if I do not have a full stack of 50 carrots in my inventory, I will die. I will actually die. And so, nope, wrong chest. Wrong chest. Wrong chest. Right chest. So this is a good amount of carrots. This is 70. But we need more, so prepare for the most riveting gameplay you've ever goddamn seen. Welcome to carrot farming. Yeah, I'm about to farm carrots for a little while, and it's going to be great. This is going to be the most riveting thing that has ever happened in the history of the internet. It's literally just walk forward and click E. This is Carrot farming. Alright. Let us... Very entertaining. Yeah. It's riveting. Look, if they had like a streaming service like Netflix or Hulu, but like just for... Ooh, an additional carrot seed. If they had a streaming service just for watching like real life farming, just like carrot farming or potato farming, I would buy it in an instant. I would buy that in an instant. I gotta make it interesting, so I gotta say something during the carrot farming. I can't just be like, this is... Wow, that the way that the carrot farming is going very good. This is a... Like, this is... Yes, this is... Yeah. How about them weathers? How about them clouds? The clouds, very nice today. Look at those tree... Look at that tree in the sky. Wow. What's a joke that I could say quickly to keep up engagement? What all games do I have? That is another good question. That is a good question. Wither. What games do I have? I have plenty of games. I have a few games. I do be playing games. Games I do be playing. I have a number of games. I don't think I'm going to stream... I don't think a lot of them are going to be relevant to this channel whatsoever, streaming or videos in general, because, I mean, like, I guess that I could do streams of, like, FPS chess. I mean, I guess that I could do an FPS chess video. I could get, like, really good at FPS chess and start an FPS chess league, but I don't think that would be the most greatest thing. In terms of like other games that I know I'm going to do something with, like stream with, make videos with, probably stream with in like the near future, one of them is definitely Ace Combat 7. Big fan of that game, big fan of planes. I'm not a nerd unlike some people. I'm not a nerd. I'm not a nerd, but I do like planes, and so I do like Ace Combat 7. And so I will be streaming with that. So yeah, what other games with it? I'm just trying to think while I carrot farm, because I have to be very focused. Because like Valheim, KSP, Ace Combat 7. I could do Minecraft. Everybody does Minecraft, but I bet you've never seen Minecraft be Minecrafted like me. Like, have you ever seen railroad building in Minecraft? I bet you haven't. Well, I got a mod, and I could do that mod. I could make the North American Railroad in Minecraft on stream. No, I don't know. So yeah, there's like a bunch of things. Niche games, small games, big games. Is Helldivers 2 still relevant? I don't know. Is Helldivers... I don't... But the point is, I have Helldivers 2. That's one of the games I have that I've played a bit. But I haven't played it in a while. So I could do that. So yeah, I have a number of different games. I could give a list. I could just be, here is the list of all the games I have. And then... But I don't... One, because I worry that if I say that, people... There's the chance that somebody might be like, oh, when are we going to get a video on Zuma Deluxe? What's my proudest accomplishment in Minecraft? I mean... Okay. Are we going to have carrot farming story time? I think we're going to have carrot farming story time. Let's have carrot farming story time. So, welcome to carrot farming story time. Welcome to the carrot farming story time corner. I am Commander Silver, and we're going to have some fun here. So, once upon a time, like, by once upon a time, I meant, like, years and years ago, I had a dream in Hypixel. There's a little thing in Hypixel. There was a little thing in Minecraft, which probably everybody knows about, A little thing in Minecraft called Hypixel, and a little thing in Hypixel called Skyblock. Now, Skyblock is not my type of game. It really isn't. I am more of a I'm more of a farm carrots randomly for the rest of time person, and less a bring out actual Google spreadsheets to get the best everything. So I'm not a nerd, and so thusly, because I'm not a nerd, I am not a big fan, or no, I am a huge fan of Skyblock in Minecraft Hypixel. Yet, I'm a big fan of it, but I never planned to do much with it. Oh, that's nice. The sun came out. Wonder if there's going to be a rainbow. I don't know if they have rainbows in the game. But the point is, I'm not a huge nerd, so I'm not a big Skyblock player. Never have been and never will be. Yet. So, don't expect anything like the legendary. No, this is not anything close to the legendary saga. The Lord of the Rings level trilogy that is Technoblade's Potato Farm trilogy. Is it a trilogy? But the point is, I wanted to make a meme video. Very young me wanted to make a video where I basically would go around my island in Skyblock and be like, look at all the diamonds. Because the whole bit was that in regular Minecraft, I had a very hard time getting diamonds. And I would constantly... People have gone after me and made fun of me because I was diamond poor. And so in Skyblock, you can have diamond minions and get much diamonds. But it's funny because diamonds are not worth much, I've been told. But I wanted to make a meme video about where I just go into the different chests and be like, I have all the diamonds, look at all of the diamonds, and do this kind of annoying voice. And so, long story shortened, I spent many months maxing out my minions, all diamond minions. And so at the end of the day, I had like maxed out diamond minions, making me diamonds so I could put diamond blocks in double chests in my Skyblock island. And then I made a video, very short video, that's actually on my channel, by the way, where I just go around and be like, look at my diamonds. They are all of the diamonds, all of the diamonds. So, I made that video years ago. And in fact, the video is still up, as I think I said. So you can go watch it. I think it's the first video, or at least the earliest video that I ever made for this channel that is still public. And I'm going to keep it that way. So you can go watch it whenever. It's basically just me being like, look at all my diamonds. Okay, so that's fine and dandy. I do that. Well, after, yes, I am the Half Knight. We're actually the Half Knight here. Am I Half Knight? You must give me permission. Can I bring up your part in it? Can I bring up your part in it? Permission to bring up your, because I'm telling the Skyblock story. This is carrot farming story time. Do I have permission to bring it up, Half Knight? Or at least bring up your part of it, because I can tell the story without your part of it. But I'll continue the story without your part of it until. Okay, awesome. So basically, everything's fine and dandy, and I make the video where I'm like, look at all my diamonds and look at all my amazing diamonds and blah blah blah. Here's my maxed out diamond minions. Okay, that's great. But then I leave it for like 3 years. Yeah, thank you. I'm happy with it. I was very happy with it at the time. And so I leave that for like 3 years. Well, and I don't play Skyblock for like 3 years. I don't do anything. I don't even sign into it. Like, if I'm ever on Hypixel, it's because I'm playing Bed Wars or something. Not because I'm even playing Skyblock or even checking it. I don't know the first thing about Skyblock. Still don't. Well, those diamond minions I mentioned, the diamond minions that I made for the video, they're like max minions. And they are like maxed out. So there's max number of minions, or close to it, and like max minion level. With all the things, like the auto smelter and the auto compactors and everything at like max level just because of that video. Yeah, me too. Bed Wars is awesome. And so I leave those minions for like 3 years. Well, I come back, and actually Half Knight is a real world buddy of mine. And basically, in that time, Half Knight, other than me, is a certifiable nerd. And so, Half Knight is the type of person to, like, bring up actual spreadsheets, like Google spreadsheets of, like, Skyblock things, and, like, max out percent. Like, Half Knight is insane, but Half Knight, because of a weird thing, and Half Knight can probably tell the story better than I can, at least his perspective of it, is Half Knight lost his world. Half Knight lost his Half Knight lost his progress. Okay, so we're on a call like 3 years after I make the video. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, it's Skyblock. And I'm like, yeah, Skyblock. And I'm like, oh, Skyblock. And he had just lost this world, you see. And so I go back to the world. In fact, I think that we were on call while I did. And what we realized, and I don't know if you've seen that meme from like Futurama, where he just leaves like 2 cents at the bank and then comes back and has like $1 billion. Well, it's not like we have a lot, but basically there was enough enchanted diamond enchanted diamond blocks to be worth like about like 100 million. Now, that might not be a lot for actual seasoned professionals, but it was enough for Half Knight, my nerd friend, to then go through and basically, we are now, like, joined in our resources. And basically, for the past, like, many, many months, I am an investor. That is my proudest, the point of this whole story is that my proudest thing in Minecraft is that I'm an investor in Skyblock. And I invest in Half Knight by giving him, like, a ton of money and stuff, and then he actually does the Skyblock things, and we have since gotten millions and millions of dollars, and I helped Half Knight get back on his feet after he lost his account. So, yeah, that's kind of the story. I made a video, and accidentally stocks happened, and then I became kind of rich in Skyblock, or at least to the point where Half Knight, the real nerd who knows so much about that game, came to me and was like, can we get a thing set up where, like, if you give me your money, I'll make us both more money than we could possibly have? I'm like, absolutely. And so ever since, we have had this Skyblock goings on, where on the back of accidental diamond stocks, we are becoming rich boys. Rich in all our richness. So, yeah, so probably that, and also I created a country and a server once, but that's a different story. That is the story of my proudest moment in Minecraft that I can think of at the top of my head. I hope you enjoyed Carrot story time. We will be coming back to carrot farming story time later on next week on Tuesdays after PBS. No, I don't know. So, and also the Half Knight is has all the permission to just add anything to the comments if you want to, Half Knight. In fact, if requested. Man. I remember when there was a server that I was on once. I can't remember which one. There's a number that I've been on. And the first thing I did after Technoblade died is I made an altar for him. I made like a little fire altar. Wasn't much, but yeah, bring it back. I think I made like a Technoblade Rest in Peace video, I think, at some point, but that was so many years ago, I can't even... Man, time has flown by. You know, sometimes it feels like it was just yesterday what happened. And not just Technoblade, but like there's a number of things in general. It's weird how time works, where you feel like, you know, it feels like the thing that happened was just yesterday, or it feels like it was 1,000 years ago. Nice. So yeah. But again, we're talking. The thing is here, the problem with this entire story, the Half Knight and Fast Potato, is that we're talking about Minecraft and Valheim, and that might be a crime. So, if I get arrested by the Valheim police, I'm gonna blame you people. Yeah. Yeah. Carrot farming, carrot farming. The diamond block. I still, like, we haven't even used most of them to get, like, money yet in Skyblock. We've just, like, only a few of them were enough to get Half Knight started with true Skyblock gaming. So, diamond blocks are good. How much? We have plenty of seeds now. Alright, time to do planting. And the carrots are gone, but we are going to be... Now it's time for part 2. Now it's time for part 2 of carrot farming. I call it more carrot farming. Do you need to plant? Yes, you do actually. It's controversial, but you do actually. You get seeds. Yeah, you get seeds, and then you use the seeds to get carrots, and you plant the carrots to get more seeds, and then you can at some point along the way you put the carrots in a chest, and then you get memed upon for having so many carrots. But yeah. Storytime part 2. Ooh, what could Storytime part 2 be about? Storytime part 2. Storytime part 2 could be... I don't know. I mean, like, I don't think I can... I need prompting. I need prompting. I can talk about a number of different things, but... And story time about a number of different things, but... Half Knight's in the chat. Half Knight. What should I story time part 2 about? You tell me, please. Help me out, buddy. Help me out. Because there's a number of things that I could story time about. I just don't know. I just don't know what the second one would be. I mean... How I Met Your Mother, JK. It was a dark and stormy night in mid-October, and I had just gotten out of the casino. I had been gambling for 5 hours straight and had drunken all of my last drinks when I met Fast Potato's mother in a limousine, and I said, hello, Fast Potato's mother, and Fast Potato's mother said, hello, who the hell are you? And I said, I don't know either. And then I got out of the limousine, and I never saw Fast Potato's mother again. Boom! 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 Don't worry, Fast Potato. I won't. I won't. I don't know. My mom was in a limo. I don't know. Look, I don't know what I don't know what your mother's preferred. Look, I don't know what your mother's preferred method of transport is. Do you think I know that? I mean, it would be like, I would be concerned if I knew that. I don't want to know that. Like, not to judge or anything, but I don't, like, you don't know. I don't know. I don't. Look, I was just going off the top of my head, okay? You asked for... I know you took it back, but when asked, I will deliver. But yeah, it's, that was probably, yeah. Where's the new space? What was, okay, let me scroll up the thing a little bit. What's your proudest accomplishment in KSP? What's my proudest accomplishment in KSP? That is a hard question to answer. That is a very hard question to answer. I don't know. I mean, like, I've done a whole lot of things, but at the same time, I'm honestly most of my time in KSP, and I'm not going to give out my number of hours because that immediately will have one of two responses that I fear. One is, oh, only that many hours, or oh, whoa, that's that many hours. And so I'm not going to give out the amount of hours I have in KSP, but I'm just going to tell you, in terms of the games that I've played, it's numerous. There are numerous hours. So in terms of my proudest accomplishment in KSP, it depends. It depends. Like, a lot of the time that I've spent in KSP has been mostly about designing planes and, like, plane-like things. Or, like, just cool-looking spacecraft or things. Not necessarily, like, rockets or, like, going anywhere. I haven't actually gotten that far. I've spent a ridiculous amount of time devising planes and things. And so, in terms of my proudest accomplishment in KSP, there's probably a plane out there where if I were to go through my entire library of craft in KSP, there's probably a plane out there where I'm like, yeah, this is my proudest accomplishment. Name some of the wildest things. I built a submarine once, but, like, without mods. Like, just without, like, there's a weird way that you can do... There's a weird thing that you can use, like, ore storage. And so, yeah, that's probably the wildest thing I've done, is I made, like, a functional, working, usable, deployable submarine in KSP, which, if you know anything about KSP, is, like, it's not the most standard thing. I think that in terms of wild things, I think I showed it during the stream, but I think it's called Wexley Evans. I don't know why I called it that. But if you look for the video on my channel called What Does This Even Make Sense? If you look for the video called, like, Does This Make Sense on my channel, that craft is probably one of the wildest things I've ever created. Because it's basically just a rocket, but also it's unnatural. It's a mutant. It's goddamn, it's terrifying. And it has like 50,000 boosters. Wait a sub, how in the world is that possible, XD? So I think I found a random, so it is possible, and I think you can look it up. God damn it, my cultivator broke. But if you do, it's a weird thing with like ore clipping, and if you like do a weird, it's weird. If you mess with the weight of things and balance it out perfectly, if you balance out the weight of the thing perfectly and use a weird, I can't explain it right now because it was like a year or so ago, even more at this point. But if you do something, that's all I remember. If you do something weird with like ore storage, you can cancel out the buoyancy of the thing. And thusly, if you add boosters and RCS and stuff, you can then create a submarine. And air-breathing engines work underwater in base KSP, so yeah. So there's a way to do it, I've just forgotten. I think the coolest thing I've done is make a boat. That's cool. I think I tried to make a boat a few times, but the only times where I've like succeeded to making a boat that was like a boat shape, I accidentally made a hovercraft that like hovers, and it's basically, it looks like an inflatable emergency raft that that can also hover, but yeah. Enough about KSP, because we're doing a Valheim stream right now. We're doing a Valheim stream. If I wanted to talk about KSP, I would always talk about. I do want to talk about KSP. I love talking about KSP. I will talk about KSP whenever. It's just I thinking about KSP and playing Valheim. It's nice. I'm trying. It's hard to play Valheim and talk about KSP at the same time, but I'm trying. That's 19 to there. But yeah. I've done a number of things in K. I might I might do a thing on the submarine at some point. I might get to it. There's so many things where I'm like, if I had all the time in the world, I wish I could do this and I wish I could do this, but there's only so much that I can do. So I got to prioritize, but yeah. The half night. If you're still here, if you're still around, do you have any story ideas for because I'm going to go back to carrot farming. Do you have any story time part 2 ideas? Because I cannot think of something right now. Water farm. Half night probably left. Also, if I get to your thing, yeah. So if I get to your, so in terms of answering questions and just talking with y'all. There is definitely a lag to it. So if I don't get to your question quickly, or if I don't comment on if I just don't acknowledge you very quickly, it's because of the lag. So yeah. So if you say something like 15 minutes ago and I'm only now responding to it, it's because of the lag. It's not because I've been intentionally ignoring you. Missing requirements. I'm out of seeds in my inventory. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. That is not a good thing at all. More seeds then. Bring on the seeds. Okay, that's good. I just I don't know. All I know is that 1, there's lag, and 2, yeah, there's lag. All I know is that there is lag. I cannot necessarily see the lag. I cannot experience the lag in real time. So, yeah. Doing my best. It seems to vary. It seems to vary. We'll see. I can't think of anything. Can't think of anything half night. Well, if I can't think of anything and you can't think of anything half night, then we're all screwed. And then I guess we're just all screwed then. If that's the case. I don't know. I really this is I cannot think of anything. God damn. Carrots. I don't know. One thing I'm just trying to think. What's my wildest that I'm willing to tell story IRL? I could probably come up with something. Think. There's got to be something interesting that you could talk about that wouldn't be too. Well, One time, okay, so I don't know if any of y'all are into anime at all. And I don't know, like, some people have a complete, like, hate anime and have an aversion to anime. But, yeah, I could tell about this. I think Half Night already knows what I'm about to say. So, there's this show called Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian. And it's this little show that is a little anime show. And very long story that I can't give the full story because it's complicated. But I made a review of it, just a random document, like, I don't know, 20-something page document about, like, the problem with the show. And then I had this overwhelming feeling of, like, oh, what am I going to do? It's like, because I had this overwhelming feeling of I needed to put my money where my mouth was. And I was sick of being just another reviewer just saying something without putting their money where their mouth was. So this isn't really a story because there's not much of a story to it other than just saying I spent like about 3 months of my life re-editing Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feelings in Russian into a movie called Alia All Along, where I basically, I made an Alia movie. So that's something I did IRL. For no reason. That's something I did. And then, of course, when I tried to upload it to YouTube, the entire thing was copyright stricken, and nobody in any territories could see it. So, there's no way for anybody else to watch it, other than Internet Archive. Oh yeah, Half Night was able to watch it. But I could probably get it up on Internet Archive. And probably that would be fine. Anyways, that's something I did IRL. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just a person. I'm just a person living a life, trying my best to be sensible about things, trying my best to think about things in the way that makes sense, and to try my best to find my own path through things. So, yeah, I'm not very good at coming up with stories, and like especially IRL stories or just stories in general. Like if prompted, I can come up. If prompted, I can write a book. But you know that sort of thing, just on the spot. Now takes time. Wait, really? Oh hell yeah! Well, I hope that the peeps watching are having a good time. I hope that they are finding this entertaining and having some value in this, because there's a number of things that can be done instead of watching a Commander Silver stream. Like, people could go on kayaks or make shoes, or I don't know, whatever people do. People in the real world. I don't know about people in the real world. They do funny things there. Make shoes. I don't know, like, what do people do in the real world? Do they, like, I know that they make, like, real things. Like, I know and shoes are a thing which exist. There's a whole number of things that can be done, I've heard, but look, the world, yes, the real world, look, the video game world is where it's at. The video game world is definitely where it's at. That's where the real fun is. Yes, exactly. The real world is lame. Video game stories or video game things to talk about. Carrot farming is boring, and I'm not going to do it anymore today. I've done enough carrot farming, and eventually there will be carrots to be farmed, and it's an endless cycle of carrots, but I'm done carrot farming. I'm done with carrot farming. I'm done with it. I can eat other things, but I am going to go on a little... Here's the map. Here is the map. Home 2 is Fort Promises. Birch Seed is the failed thing. That is the highway. Yeah, carrots are also lame. Oh yeah, the boat outpost. I'm gonna check there. Carrots are also lame. Exactly. I'm gonna check the boat post, the boat outpost, the boathouse, where I have a boat, because I think there might be wood in a chest or something in a chest, and I want to managing resources. That is what a lot of Valheim is, at least for me. The boat outpost. And right when I say a boathouse, it literally is just, it is the definition of a boat house. It is a house which a boat lives in. It's a humble little house with a humble little boat, and it's so nice. However, there are usually bears and trolls over there, which is not so nice, but still. Hey, Grayling, you want to be my friend? Okay. Note the no damage that the Grayling does. This forest has been a pain in my boat because there are so often things... Ooh, deer. Deer. I'm gonna snipe you, deer. Get sniped. You made me lose my aim, but I still got it because y'all are some losers. You know what? You know what? For messing up my day, you know what? I'm gonna pickaxe you to the face. Get pickaxed. Get pickaxed. Get pickaxed, Greydorf. There. That's what we think about Greydorf level 1s here. That's what we think about them using a pickaxe. Could always use more deer stuff. Deer meat. What can I drop? And the one core wood. Yeah, but this is the... Yep. Technoblade reference. I don't know how copyright would work, but like... One thing that we could do on stream... Anyways, this is the boat outpost. But one thing we could do on stream, or is we could just like watch Technoblade videos as a stream at some point. Not today, but like at some point. That might be fun. Because Technoblade is absolutely peak gaming. No, I can't. I can't. I won't. I refuse to. I refuse to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fast Potato. I'm sorry. Look. 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 Me doing an impression of Technoblade is like that one... Look, me doing an impression of Technoblade is like me doing an impression of Technoblade is like Technoblade in that one clip where he like did a really high-pitched voice for like some resources in Minecraft. However, the difference between the two of us is that I am not Technoblade and I am not as goated as he was. So I cannot do it. I will not do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look. Maybe another day. Maybe another day, Fast Potato. Maybe another day I'll do that. I'll do that voice. Maybe another day, but not today. Maybe another day, but not today. Maybe not. Probably not today. Is there anywhere that I haven't been to in this world? The boat outpost to get some stone. Fort Promises. Carrot farm. I think I went to get... Oh, no, I haven't gone to the thing in the woods where the troll is. Let's get some more arrows first and foremost. Let us... Resource management. Let's drop some things. Because I'm pretty sure I have some arrows in the... where I died in my grave. I think there's some arrows in my grave. And I think I'm going to go to my grave to get some arrows. And I'm going to go out of my grave. Like, get out of my grave. So, like, go... That makes sense, right? There we go. There's my grave. Hello, grave. Hell yeah. A lot of arrows. I will exchange you. Some of that. Some dandelions in there. And then some boom. Alright, there we go. Control armor. Do I need anything else specifically? I don't need this. Alright, and basically what the point of all this is that there is a troll by one of the places in this world, and I'm really scared that he's going to knock down my outpost. No offense at all, but this is the kind of content I go to in order to raise my attention span. Otherwise, I'd be cooked. Yeah, to be fair, that's fair. Yeah, no offense whatsoever, and no offense, like that's great. I am okay. In terms of my style and like not just my style of streams, but also just like my style of videos, I do not, how do I put this? I like the style of just, I like chill things. That is how I shall put it. Yes. I like chill things. I like chill things, and I like them cold. I like fridges. I like freezers. I like things which are chill. Now, you might be asking, wait, the suffering that was Project Hail Valentina, that was not chill. Correctamundo. That was indeed correct news. But it's kind of the exception, which is kind of, I'm not going to say it's not that I don't like exciting. I love exciting as much as the next guy, right? I like all that sort of stuff. I love, look, I like exciting, but I also like, especially in terms of this sort of thing, in terms of like video game videos and things in general, I really like chill things. I like to just chill and hang out, and that's kind of my style, I guess. So, also there's the copper post that there should be a troll around here somewhere. But the point of that is, like, yeah. If I wanted to do this, if I wanted to, like, in terms of YouTube and stuff, if I wanted to maximize, like, views and potential and, like, you know, just an audience in general to just increase and just, ever been inside a walk-in fridge at Costco there? Yes, I love those so much. Those are, like, my favorite things in Costco. I will stay there for a long time, for many, many, many eons, just in there. They're awesome. Hell yeah. The ones where you can, like, walk around and there's, like, the different, like, produce on the wall. Absolutely love those. There's the troll. But the point is, if I wanted to maximize viewers, if I wanted to maximize an audience, if I wanted to grow as quickly as possible and watch all these videos about top 10 ways to gain 10,000 subscribers in 2 fucking seconds, I would not be doing what I am doing. Plain and simple. I would not be doing what I am doing. I would not be editing how I'd be editing. I would not be video game videoing as I have been video game videoing. I would do completely different. But I just like chilling. I like this chill style. I like chill styles and don't. God damn it. Ow. And I think obviously it's kind of ironic for me to talk about chill content when it's this, but yeah. So that's what I like. I like chill stuff, and I'm gonna stick to that. I don't care how far it gets me. And, like, in terms of an audience, if I want to grow the audience, don't get me wrong. I think that, you know, subscribe, absolutely, if you want to. Like, honestly, please do. And I'm not going to lie to you and say, yeah, I don't care about subscribers because I'm just, you know, I'm just so cool. You know, because I do. When I see that I've gotten extra subscribers or extra viewers, I'm saying, yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome. But for me, it's more about, I just want to share the fun and share the good times with other people, and I want to make sure that I want to make other people happier. So yeah, and I would rather have my kind of philosophy with this, and I think I'm about to die. But my philosophy with this is I would rather have 10 people, 10 people who are really enjoying my style of video and my style of stream. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Okay. I'd rather have 10 people enjoying my style of video than 100 people enjoying not my style of me doing not my style of video. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Okay. There is hope. There's hope to be found. Come on. There's hope to be found. There's hope to be found. We survived! We survived! We did it! 9 health remaining. Oh my god. I'm gonna sit back and take a drink of water after that. Thank you, Fast Potato. Thank you. Thank you, Fast Potato. I mean, what am I talking about? No. Okay, so the next video is going to be how to get 10,000 subscribers in 2 seconds. And afterwards, I will be doing a Twitch giveaway. And if you enter into the promo code below, you get a 10% chance of buying my Xbox 360. Getting my Xbox 360 for free. And then what else am I missing? Oh yeah, this stream is sponsored by Honey and NordVPN. Thank you for sponsoring the video. What else what else is a good sponsor? So yeah, this stream is sponsored by Proton VPN, Honey, and Squarespace. Thank you to the British Union for sponsoring this. No, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no, yes, honey is a bad thing. Honey is a bad thing. You know what I should do? Oh, I think I need coal for this, so I'm gonna go get coal, but I just had an idea. The British Union? Look, Fast Potato, look. I'm just doing... can I do a British accent? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. No, I cannot. But... One second, I'm gonna try it. One sec. Alright, I'm back. Can I do a British accent? A bit cringe, innit, bruv? There, is that good? Is that good? Bit cringe, innit, bro? Thank you. I would like to thank I would like to thank my friends and colleagues. Thank you. And I would like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank the Academy. I would like to thank... I don't know. I'd just like to thank a Academy. Whatever Academy is out there. Thank you. Thank you for being an Academy. Yo, Harvard. I would like to thank Harvard. I would like to thank Harvard and Yale and the London School of Economics for teaching me how to British good. Oh yeah, coal. I was gonna do coal. I keep on forgetting what to do. I keep on forgetting that, oh yeah, there's a point to this and I'm working on something. Right down the stairs. Let's cook some coal. Harvard. Yo, Harvard. Shout out to college for being a thing that people can choose to do. All right. What else do I want to do here? Isn't that British bad grammar? Armor? Yes. Yes. I should probably get some Cooper. It is. It's armor. It's armor. Look. 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 Language is weird. Language is weird. Language is weird. It's weird. It's great, but it's weird. Whoever invented language, why did you do that? I don't know. I don't know. Language is weird. I think that communication is overrated. I agree, Fast Potato. Communication is overrated. So, for the next... I need to do a stream at some point without... I'm thinking. You know those, like... Who would ever want to talk to another human? Gross. Ew. Yeah, ew. Look. All true gamers, Epic Gaming, all true gamers know that the only communication you ever need is with character AI. That will provide to you all the connection you could ever need. Yeah, ChatGPT character AI, that's all you need. Beautiful. 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 I like communication. I think it's good. I think that I support it. I would, if somebody put communication on a ballot, I would vote for it. And I think that I'm pretty sure about that. Because I like communication. It's good. I like communication. It's good. But I also think that communication is like, specifically like spelling. Like, okay, this is just me, and this is something that I've been thinking about for a very long time. But have you ever looked at the word answer? I talked about this earlier. I know I did. I'm a traitor to the non-communicators. I know. I have betrayed the non-communicators. I shall be punished forever. I shall be thrown in Valheim. No, that's good. I have betrayed my kind and kin. No. But I said this earlier, but answer needs to be respelled because it's A-N-S-W-E-R. Answer. Answer. The point is, whoever spelled answer like that and it stuck, I hate you. Why is it spelled like that? Why is it spelled like that? Can we change it? Please. Ands. Alright, so the bit was... I'm just kind of just wandering at this point. I'm just wandering and talking. But the honey, so... to continue on the sponsorship bit... Please, yeah. We should spell please like that all the time. To continue on the sponsorship bit... this is all honey. And I won't have no video of mine be sponsored by honey. So, what I'm going to do here And the reason why I got some coal is... wait, no. The reason why I got all this is because... you'll see very soon. That's why, because we need to have some disclaimers up, I think. Yeah, some disclaimers. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Lovely. 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 Beautiful. Perfect. Lovely. Wonderful. Perfect. Beautiful. I think that I have enough honey now to get some fermented beverage. I believe. Please. Please. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Please and sorry. Sometimes all you need is some broken English. Speaking of which, let's go to the kitchen. I don't know why I said speaking of which. Broken English. That sentence has nothing to do with kitchen. Anyways, fermenter. You don't have any processable items. I'm offended by that. Mead kettle. Okay, here we go. In order to get frost resistance, I need 10 honey, 5 thistle, 2 blood bags, and 1 great orc eye. Do I have any great orc eyes? Or blood bags? Alright, Fast Potato. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Yeah. See you another stream, Fast Potato. I wish you well on any endeavors you might be doing soon. Wish you the best. Dandy. Dandy, more like dandelion. No, I'm sorry. That was a bad... Boo. Boo, you suck. That's what I imagine all the people are saying right now. Boo. Boo, you suck. Boo. Boo. Get out of here. Get out of here, Commander Silver, with your bad puns. Your bad puns. Get off the stage. If somebody asked me, get off the stage, if somebody told me that, my honest to God first response would be, how the hell did I get on the stage? All right, see ya. See ya, Fast Potato. Let's do some... 1 second. I need to do something. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. There we go. I should probably get some water at some point. Because I'm running a little low. What do I need? What do I want to work on first and foremost? Because I have throne room, I have this room. Are there any rooms which need, like, immediate help? Is there anything that's unfinished? Well, there's a lot of things that are unfinished, probably. Let's see. This campfire, I mean the bonfire. You should probably get that. What can I do with 1 core wood? I can make one diagonal thing. And I shall place it right here. Lovely. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What else should I work on? Let's go down the tower. Tower, that one. See, I can remember it. I can remember it. The new naming system is the better naming system. It's this one and that one. This is looking all right. This is a little blank. This area is... I need to furnish this place. But then again, it's nice, but... yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine. It is fine. I'm just trying to think. What could I work on? What could I work on? What could I work on? I know exactly what I could work on. I know exactly what I could work on. Yeah, okay. Let's actually... I'm going to go up here and get the... Well, first I'm going to repair this. And then I'm going to grab this. Did it grab everything? Yes, it did. Lovely. And then I'm going to bring this back down to where the copper and other ores have been gathered a little bit. This goes right there. Hello, Rolf. Rolf is helping me out today. And I'm going to... There we go. To this, and then this. Obviously, I need more copper, but I don't think that... Oh, I need space in my inventory. Yeet. Perfect. Bronze. Lovely. And now I'm going to bring 6. Let's bring another 6 over. Lovely. And now some smelting, some. I need to test because ever since they knocked down this kind of section, and I haven't tested the smoke things. So put copper in there. Ooh, there's 20 here. That is good to know. I need coal. I always need coal. Why must I always need coal? Let's go. Single wood, lovely. I love singular pieces of wood. I love that. That's my favorite. It's mainly just fine wood in there, which is good because I need fine wood. Lovely. This is what I've been looking for. Coal. C-O-A-L. Coal. C-O-L-E. Coal. Yeah, I guess coal is alright because it's coal. Coal. That's like cool. 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 C-O... I don't know. And that is how you add coal. But this test... This test is mainly for that. Is there enough ventilation? It looks like there is. Lovely. Alright, let's get half of this. There we go. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is one of the better ways to light up the place, at least that I can gander at. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I need more chains though, so never mind then. Because I was about to say, ooh, spice rack. Ooh, that's actually cauldron improvement. Oh, that's cool. But these hanging braziers, they are lovely because they take coal for a heat source, which is good. But I need chains for those. But I could make one. But without a whole bunch of chains, I can't really make a whole bunch of them. So, yeah. I gotta be honest, I can't really think of anything. Like, obviously I'll think of something later, but most of this world has just been, okay, I'm thinking, like, I'm just chilling, thinking of something, and then a little bit later I'll be working on it. But it's not like, a lot of it is just wandering randomly. So, one sec. All right, I am back. And so I'm actually, like, what did we do? What did we do today? Let's make a summary. We did a bunch of carrot farming. That was the thing that took a lot of time. We did a tour. So now we have a tour of the land a bit. And obviously there's more to cover. You know, we are just here, and then we went kind of up here a little bit. But there's still, like, some stuff over here and over there and there and something over there probably. But for the most part, we did a tour, we did some carrots, and then we got that nice and looking nice and good up there. And obviously I would change, like, a few things about it, and I probably will. One time. Ooh, a head. Draugr trophy. Okay. But for the most part, I'm actually pretty happy with what we did today. And I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with the castle, the mountain. The shack. Sorry, pretty happy with the shack. I'm pretty happy with how it looks, and I'm pretty happy with how this stream went. I definitely will be that is one thing. I definitely will be streaming in the future, very soon. If not tomorrow, it'll be the day after tomorrow, and if it's not the day after tomorrow, it'll be the day after tomorrow. And I'll be doing more Valheim, a lot more Valheim probably. Ace Combat 7 is the first one that comes to mind, but there might be other games randomly, obscure games and not obscure games that I'll just start streaming. But yeah, that is, I think that I just feel my creative juices for this thing. I feel them running on empty here. Because there's a couple things I could do, like thinking I could, like, furnish up all of that tower. That one. Not this one, because it's that one. I could just furnish all of that up, and I have the fine wood for it. I have, like, 50 or something, and that's good enough. But honestly, I think that's something to do later. And then, like, in terms of the hole over there, the hole in the ground, the copper mine, I think that is all things for another day. I think that I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. I'm pretty happy with how especially, like, that turned out. I know that wasn't on stream, but that was, like, really recently. And one thing that I've been wanting to do, the main thing for the honey, the reason for all of that is because basically there's a freezing mechanic, as I don't know. Yeah, there's a freezing mechanic. So if you go high enough, yeah, it starts freezing and you start losing health rapidly. The main way that I've found in order to be able to do that is mead, fermentation. So you need a bunch of stuff. So there's a whole bunch of honey stuff. Went through that, and carrots and all that sort of stuff for a bunch of different things. But the main thing I need now, because I've been collecting thistle, are blood bags. Blood bags are only found in the swamp. And so, in the next Valheim stream, I think that the main things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to find more iron deposits, obviously. But I'm also going to be trying to find more, like, blood bags, which I believe come from leeches. So I'm going to kill some leeches, and yeah. But that's all. That's going to be another day, because for now, my Valheim juices are running on empty. Valheim juices. That's maybe not the right thing. Yeah, I'm bad at talking, and I don't know why anybody's watching this. I cannot. I do not understand why anybody watches any of my videos. But hey, you know, if people enjoy it, then they enjoy it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get off for now, and more streams to come, more videos to come. And yeah, I think, is that a bear? That is a bear. Let's take on a bear. For this, no, we're not ending it like that. No, I don't want to play Valheim anymore today, so I'm just gonna be leaving like that. No, we're taking on a bear. God damn it, we're taking on a bear, right now. Right now, I don't care. We're doing it right now. It's bear time, MF. Shield up, sword up. Let's do this. As much as getting my enemies to kill, getting level 2 Great Orc. Okay, let's defeat this guy first. Boom. Where are you, bear? Let's defeat. Hello, bear. Oh, a 1-star bear. Okay. Hi. Let's do this. I might die. This is probably a stupid. I don't even need to fight this guy, but I'm going to. Right. Come on. Fight me. Fight me. Face me. Come on. Come on. Not doing the best, but I'm not doing as bad as I could be. Come on, face me. Ow. You know what? You know what? We made a castle for a reason. Let's use it. I made the things for a reason. Let's use it. I have arrows for a reason. Let's use it. Hello, Rolf. This fight is not for you, buddy. Let's use the towers. Let's use the wall. I have a bow. Use it. Why would I do anything else? The only problem is the bear might be... Nope, the bear's still there. And I can just shower arrows down on the bear. And I can... this is where my design comes in. There we go. This is where my design of the architecture comes in. Just standing there. He doesn't know what to do. He's confused. He's disoriented. He's like, what is this structure I've never seen built before? This is going to take a while. He's a big bear. I need to take out that shaman first and foremost. I need to take out that shaman because that shaman is healing him and we can't have that. No, do not heal the bear. Where is that shaman? Where are you, you bastard? Hey, you can't heal him. That's against the rules. That's against the rules I just decided. There we go. Fire is not the best placement, but we take out the shaman. This is what this is. This is a siege. This is a siege. Yeah, this is not working. Whatever, I'll go down there and fight him. But first, I think that... Yeah, carrot up. No, Rolf, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Don't stand in the doorway. Are you trying to protect me from the danger? Are you trying to protect me from the danger? Well, stop protecting me from the danger. I don't need your help right now, buddy. Come on. Come on. He's not wanting me to leave. He doesn't want me to go out there. He doesn't want me to go out there in the danger. Come on. Come on. Come on, Rolf. You know what? You know what? You're being kind of annoying. Here. What if I close the door and you want to open it? What are you going to do then? Let me through. He does not want to move. Oh my god. He does not want to move. He's not moving. He is refusing to leave. He's refusing to leave. Oh my god. Rolf, buddy. Come on. Come over here. Come on. I don't... He's not. Get out of the goddamn way. I will break this under you. There we go. See? Nope, I'm not gonna... Don't... Nope. Sorry, Rolf. He's like, I don't want you to go out there. It's dangerous. I don't want to lose you. I forgot how beefy one-star bears are. Luckily, this one's in it. See? I knew that I would like the placement of the two trees because he's stuck. That is why I was talking good about the trees all back then. Is he's stuck in the two trees. They were so well placed that he does not know what to, so he's stuck. He's stuck. He doesn't know what to do about such good tree placement. He doesn't know. He's like, I have never seen trees that well placed. He's admiring the trees. He's admiring how good they are. He's never seen trees so good in his life. And so he's just standing there and taking off that. Oh my god. This is hilarious. Holy cow. This is like... The trees did something after all. No way. The trees were the answer after all. Holy cow, there's a lot of stuff. 6, 8. I don't need any more bear hide. Why is there so much? Oh my god. No. Well, I guess we had it ending. That goes in there. That goes in there. Hello, Rolf. Rolf stays. Rolf the wolf trying and basically arguing his point about you should not go out into the cold and the darkness. Rolf there trying to protect me as any good wolf should. But I need to get out there to face the thing. If I don't face him, who will? Yeah, let's bring these last bits of bear inside. And place them in the chest. Lovely. Alright. I think that this is the end of this stream. I think that was a good ending, and I think that... A Grey Dwarf Brute. Why? I'm trying to do an outro, you asshole. I'm trying to do an outro, you absolute... Alright. I think that, yeah, this has been a good stream. I think. And, yeah. Subscribe if you haven't, if you want to. Yeah, Rolf is a legend. Rolf is amazing. Rolf is amazing. Anyways, yeah. That's it for this one. I'm going to do more streams. I'm going to do probably some Valheim and / more. Either I'm going to do some more Valheim streams or I'm going to do Ace Combat 7 next. So In the next couple days, I'll probably be doing that, but I can't quite say when. I'll probably start figuring out like a streaming schedule, maybe, because this is going way better than I thought it ever would. And so, yeah, I think that's good for now. I think that's it. I need an 8-season show about him. Amen to that. Amen to that. Amen to that. All right. So, thank you. Here, let me slash, wait, no, slash, thumbs up. There we go. Let's sit there. Perfect. Here's the shot. Yeah. That's it. See you again soon. I hope that you find good company in the coming days, and I hope that you find good fortune in whatever endeavors you be attempting. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and as I think I'll start this being a thing. So the way I do outros and the way I stop the streams is, and it probably will be until I change it, is like, yeah, thanks for watching. Commander Silver